Good lord, this remix is so crusty. Hey everyone, Sheepbot went off, that means that I can talk now. If you're not hearing music, that's because I have the thing. And that's because you're watching it on the VOD, you weirdo. That's mean, I'm sorry. That was very, very aggressive of me. Hey everyone, it's Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, technically. Uh, jeez. I'm gonna turn this off. This music. I put that on as like mostly a joke, and then like halfway through it, I was like, "Oh, this is not. This is a bit much." But yeah, uh, it's fucking 10:30 at night on Christmas Eve. I don't think anyone's gonna be here. So we're gonna finish this drawing that I've been working on today. I need to do a lot of rendering on it. That's going to be 90% of the stream is me rendering this drawing. I need to finish drawing stuff in the background. I need to fix the bottle a bit. There's some tweaks, but it's almost done. The Christmas hats aren't a part of it, obviously. Like I can just do this shit there. The Christmas hats don't exist anymore. But yeah, I might make myself a screwdriver because I just realized that I bought a bunch of orange juice yesterday, and I have vodka that's been sitting in my, well, it's not in my closet actually. It's not my closet anymore. It's on the shelf that I keep outside. So I'm gonna quickly go grab that and pour myself a screwdriver, and then we'll get started. So I don't actually know what to do to entertain you in the meantime. I guess, you know what? Christmas. You know what? Fuck it. What's this Christmas playlist? Of course, it starts with "All I Want for Christmas Is You." Oh God, I literally don't. God, I hate Christmas music. I might listen to Christmas music. This is the one day of the year that I'll do it because it's gone. It's all gone. Like day after tomorrow, no more Christmas music. So I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. We will. I'm gonna put myself on mute. I'm gonna go make myself a screwdriver, and then we're gonna start. So let's put something to entertain you in the meantime. I'm just gonna put a what have I got? I've got some OST songs. I'll just put on something chill. And I'll be back in a second here. Sure. Can y'all hear this? Yeah, sweet. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Alright, sorry. I went to go grab a drink. Okay, so we're here now. We're here for real. Let me get rid of all of this shit on screen that I put on here as a joke. So, as the stream title suggests, I did make myself a screwdriver. Because I bought orange juice. So, okay, before this starts, I don't know what's wrong with me. I went grocery shopping this morning, right? Which is already a bad idea because it's Christmas Eve. I'm putting on my artist glove. I promise I'm not stalling for time. Uh, and I was like, okay, it's Christmas Eve, whatever, it's gonna be a pain. Like, there was like no one there, so I lucked out, obviously. And then I went and I got everything I needed for like a couple of weeks of food. My green onions already wilted, which I guess I deserve for buying green onions. As I was leaving the store, I saw that someone else in a different checkout lane had orange juice. And I got so thirsty for orange juice in that moment. It was like a primal urge came over me to go drink just a fuck ton of orange juice. And I was like, I literally need orange juice or I will die. If I do not drink orange juice today, I'm going to die. So I put all my groceries in the car. I then sprinted back into the store and grabbed only orange juice. I also grabbed green tea. I grabbed a bottle of orange juice and a bottle of green tea, and I sprinted to the checkout and purchased more things from the same store in the same trip, and then I dipped. And now I just have a bunch of orange juice. I don't drink that much orange juice usually. But yeah. I have a very poorly mixed screwdriver. I might get really tipsy this stream. I apologize. Oh, this is actually perfect. Okay, apparently I perfectly mixed a screwdriver. Yeah, I don't know. So there's something about orange juice. It's like whenever you see someone who has it, you're like, oh yeah, I want to fucking drink OJ. Anyway, so tonight we're gonna draw. Once again, those of you watching the VOD at home are not going to hear any of the music that I play. I suggest you play your own or do something else in the background if you're watching this VOD. In the meantime, I literally might play Christmas music. I know that's like the fucking worst thing that I could do, but it is actually Christmas, okay? I want to listen to Christmas music. I never listen to Christmas music, and because I don't go anywhere, I never hear it. If anyone here works retail in chat, please tell me right now, and I will not play Christmas music. I'll just play like 80s music. Is anyone in chat really averse to listening to Christmas music right now? Because if you are, I will not subject you to this. That is my guarantee. You have like a minute to respond. In the meantime, I'm going to get my layers ready. So today, we have to do a few things. I believe if I mute all of these. Yeah, so I have fish that I need to draw. Not retail, play what you want. If anyone here in chat works in retail, too bad we're playing Christmas music. Alright, I got no responses that are negative. What is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, that's the sauce bottle red. Why is the sauce bottle red on its own layer? What fucking layer is that? Oh, it's on the red layer. It only has like 2 things on it. So the sauce... Okay, hold up. I actually need an opinion from y'all. I'm gonna play some music. Hold on. If this gets me like sent into the fucking sun from copyright reasons, I don't fucking... Like, whatever. Like, this is the one time. Okay, that's not too loud. Alright. I need an opinion from y'all in chat. I'm gonna need a lot of opinions tonight. That's the reason I like streaming art. Because people will usually be like, oh, I have an opinion. I'm a human being. So this sauce bottle here, right? There's 2 ways that I want it to be drawn. Don't look too close. It's a little crusty. I'm not done with it yet. But, I think it's part of Conan's lair. Right. Why did I name it Cum? That's awful. Right, no, because I accidentally made it white, because it was supposed to be ranch at first. And my friend said it looks like cum, so I named it Cum. Okay. So, we have this normal red color for, like, barbecue sauce, and then we have this color. And my friend really liked this color, but if I do this, 1, it looks fucking whack as hell, and I'm gonna fix it up a little bit. And 2, I'm gonna change the label to have more color, probably. If I'm gonna keep it this red color here, they actually like the label being just red on black because they think it looks like a promotional sauce bottle. I don't quite know. That's not a sauce, that's a rainbow drink mixture. Yeah, it's no longer sauce at that point. It's something whack. But I don't know. I I like the rainbow mixture. It's a little whack. Is it regular sauce or something special? I don't know. So the thing with these characters is neither of them can cook at all. This character on the left is owned by a friend of mine who uh, they were their D&D character from a while ago, and I've always wanted to draw them. They were just a really fun character. One of their character traits is that they love cooking, but they're fucking terrible at it. Like, you get poisoned tier of they're really bad at cooking. So I think it'd be funny if it was just some fucked up whack thing that they had. They also like ranch dressing, which is why it was originally white. But if they can't cook, make it rainbow. Okay, I might go with that. Maybe I'll make two versions of it because it's pretty easy to just export this twice. So I am gonna go back in here though and erase this. Hello? What am I erasing? Oh, I'm on the label layer. Oops. Mouth moment. Okay. Just do this. I'm gonna actually have to erase the grays on here. Yeah, there we go. And I'll do the same thing that I did for the glass on B's glasses. But yeah, how are all of you doing tonight? Because I'm certainly doing. I didn't expect that I was going to be streaming because I've just been very under the weather recently. If anyone's been wondering where the streams have been, I've just been, I don't know. I've been in a bad way, I suppose. Head hurt, tummy hurt, brain hurt, all that kind of stuff. So I apologize, but I've just been not great for the past few days. I wanted to stream a lot more. I'm probably still going to stream on tomorrow, do some horror games. Doing as well. Yeah. I feel bad because like I was like, I really want to stream a lot on Christmas because I bet there's a lot of people like me that just don't have shit to do on Christmas and Christmas Eve. And it'd be cool to like kind of do something like that. That being said, I don't know. Hold on. I might skip this song if it's what I think it is. No, okay. We're living. There's going to be so many Christmas songs that I don't recognize because grocery stores literally play the same four. So I don't know where the red is on... I think it's here. No, is it just the red? Wait, yo, what? Is it in cred? Oh no, that's kind of bad. Wait, is it also... Okay, this is actually perfectly fine. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Let's fix this label up a tiny bit more. Teeth, horns, mouth moment. My layers are like chaotically labeled, which I need to not do because that's what I used to do with my file organization. I actually might skip this song. I'm not a huge fan of it so far. Sure. I don't know any of these songs. I see a bunch of ones that I recognize. To be fair, I haven't listened to Christmas music in probably 5 years, so this could be all whack new stuff that I just don't understand. But yeah, no, okay, back when I worked for Door Monster, doing video editing, my file organization was really bad to the point where I would... Oh god, how do I even explain this? Is this actually in the cred layer? Hold up. No, where is this? Is it top red? It is top red, okay. I'm gonna get a bright red. And we're gonna do this and make all of this consistent. And I'll see if I like this promotional label style thing. But if not, I might put some colors in here. Because someone whose opinion I respect really liked just this for the sauce bottle. It is kind of cool. I do need to add some more. Make this size, I think size 6 is actually what I was working with. Yeah. Do that. Just make this touch the bottom here. And, you know, no one's gonna fucking see this because it's like the tiniest detail on the planet. Alright, sauce. Sauce bottle. It looks so silly. Alright. This thing. Time to get in here. Which I think is this layer. Back gray. Yeah, alright, let's fix this up a bit. I don't actually know what color the cap is. What is the color of the caps of sauce bottles? Are they all like green? Or is that just Tabasco? Wait, are Tabasco lids green? Am I thinking of something entirely different? I totally might be. This was already a mistake. Listening to Christmas music. At least these songs are short. Okay, let's shrink you. By Wizard. God, they all sound the same. Holy shit. We might be able to listen to maybe 10 minutes of Christmas music and then I'll get actually physically sick. It's been so long, it hasn't changed at all. Who the fuck decided that all Christmas music was supposed to sound like this? Kind of reminds me of the SpongeBob Christmas song. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do a bit of this. We're gonna change this to like a white or a green anyway, so don't get too attached to this color. Okay. So this is in cred, correct? Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's go back down to, I guess we don't really have a label. We'll keep this on the label layer because it's about the same shit. And I'm gonna pick a very green, and we'll see how this looks with the green. And then if it looks bad, we'll swap it to a black or a white. Because I don't really know what hot sauce bottles are supposed to look like. This is also a very modern hot sauce bottle for something that's supposed to be happening in, like, fantasy world. But then again, there's been some very weird modern things in the D&D campaign that I'm in, so, you know, time is ubiquitous or something. Time is strange, sentences are worse. I kind of like that green. I think I'm going to like it better once I go back in here and change this. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Let's change all this up. Oh, here's actually a problem. Oh wait, no, never mind. There's no problems here. We're actually living. We are feasting tonight. I did not set up my layers poorly. Totally not. So I think I'm gonna change the bottle line to like a white, or maybe just a light blue. Hold up. It might be like a very light yellow. Because there's gonna be like sunset shafts coming in from these what will be eventually windows. I have barely worked on the background. So let's see how this looks when it's like this. I have to fix this up. There's still some gray in there that I see. This song. I'm losing my mind listening to this. I haven't, hold on, I need more. Let me drink. This will help. Alright. I now have 2 sips of screwdriver in my bloodstream. Oh wait, hold on, that's not right. Oh. Man, people watching the VOD are gonna be fucking confused. They're like, what does this idiot keep on singing? I kinda like that. I think it looks good. It looks a lot better than it did like 10 minutes ago. Okay, however, this needs to be fixed. I fucked this up. The problem with the way that I've been doing line art is, there's a lot of issues with the line art on this drawing. I didn't make it thick enough for one. So that's a big problem. Skin. There we go. That's better. I fucked that up. But there's a lot of things. I'm still learning, obviously. This is probably the best drawing I've done so far, but that's just because I actually know how to do some things now with this program. Once I put the rendering on, this is going to be a lot better, though. Let's go in here. Gotta fix these up, these little holes that I spy. Like, surely every Christmas song won't have the same lyric of "So this is Christmas" or "I wish it was." Surely not everyone has to mention Christmas by the name, right? Like surely. Right? Like, that's not a thing? Surely, right? They don't know. Maybe, you know what if I just do this? If I change it to this blue color, these little gray dots won't appear as much. These are things that, of course, no one will notice, but I notice them, and I don't like them, so I need to fix them. I feel like I've heard this song before. That is a thing, they all say Christmas. Fuck! What about Jingle Bell Rock? That one doesn't say Christmas, right? Does it? I'm switching to Jingle Bell Rock, hold on. Does this song say Christmas? Baby, It's Cold Outside? That might not say it. Is that a Christmas song? Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Oh shit. Right. Watch this one not say Christmas. Holy shit. I'm so ready. The frosty there. Oh, the right time. I actually love this song. I know this is like, I think, the worst Christmas song in terms of like it's not bad, but like it's the worst one in terms of like play this on loop and people will go crazy. I just think of Home Alone when I hear this song. I don't know why. I don't think it was even in Home Alone. Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly. I guess that one doesn't have it either. That was before Christmas existed, though. So, you know. Just lying through my fucking teeth. To rock the night away. Okay. This is fucked. Okay. How do you look, Conan? You look a lot better. I gotta fix your fucking flour bag. Because that's... Is that part of your skin layer? Oh god. I refused for it to be part of your skin layer. This is gonna be... Or... Right, there's even like... that no Christmas in Jingle Bell Rock. Wow. Feels good, honestly. That, you know, that calls for a swig of screwdriver. Much better. The thing is, Zero Dress, I believed you. Was it actually in Home Alone? It must have been in Home Alone. Because that's exactly what I just said, Hero Sway. By the way, is it Hero Sweet or Hero Sway? How would you prefer I say your name? Because I always fuck it up. I can't wait for this VOD to, like, get me banned from Twitch for playing Christmas music. I bet there's so many fucking streams tonight that are getting, like, shot into low Earth orbit. Because they're playing Christmas music. It's fine, whichever way you want to say it. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I always feel bad when I fuck up people's names. Just because, like, you know. I don't know. I don't know where that sentence was going. What is the color of burlap? I'm gonna look it up. Burlap bag. Burlap bag rule 34. There we go. Amazon.com large burlap bag. Sui is in Sweden. Okay, so here is Sui. Okay. That's a little bit easier. I know they're brown, but they're like a very specific brown. Everyone just calls me Hero? Okay. Open image in new tab. Hey, James with the Prime subscription. Holy shit, thank you, James. Y'all are, like, honestly too kind. Like, holy shit. I just heard the Rule 34. I didn't look up burlap bag Rule 34. I'm being a shithead. It's the screwdrivers that are getting into my brain. Unsupported file format. A PNG, you piece of shit? Okay. Well, I guess I'll find a different bag. God, what file type is this even? Oh, it's one of these files. It's just an image file. Okay, fine, JPEG then. How about that? Will a JPEG work for your fussy attitude? There we go. Alright, so this is burlap. Getting some bug numbers for time subscribed. What is it? What does it say? Like, is it like actually like a Stack Overflow error or some shit? Also, hey, I just noticed I'm dropping frames. Actually, out of all the streams to drop frames, I'm fine with this one. Okay, so this, what color is this really? It's like a tan brown. So what I'm thinking is we'll grab like one of these neutral colors. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was way off. This is a good color. Yeah, that's good. And also, that color works well with the other colors I picked. I typed big. Oh, big numbers. Yeah. 35 months. Damn it, James. Why didn't you subscribe for one less month so you would have completed the Rule 34 joke that I made earlier? Burlap bag Rule 34. What a fucked up thing to say. It exists. I'm not looking it up. I know it exists. That's not even me like completing, oh, if it exists, there's porn of it. I fucking know. It's gotta exist, like... Ugh. Why am I even talking about this? I need another... Hold on, you know what? You know what this calls for? Excellent. I'm gonna close Twitch on my browser because I'm actually viewing it from over here. Okay. What is this? That is a character sheet. I have a bunch of stuff open in my browser that I've been like working on for so long and haven't finished. In the D&D game that I'm on Sundays, one of the players slash DMs said that in one of their other groups they found a like character. It's not like a D&D character sheet, but it's a like writing exercise character sheet that the guy who made JoJo uses for his characters. Allegedly, I don't know if it's true, obviously, like, but allegedly. and it's very, very detailed. Like in fact, I can open it up and tell you all the categories that they want you to write down. You also have a bunch of stuff open in your browser Twitch should not see. What, like burlap bags? I don't think my browser will peek over. Yeah, no. This is just capturing my Clip Studio program, so shouldn't be a problem. I don't have anything nasty. Actually, is any of this bad? There's some like mildly not safe for work stuff on this character sheet. So I guess you're technically right. God, I need to close some things. I'm dropping frames real bad. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Steam is downloading something. I'm just gonna close Steam. Because I don't need it open. I might open it up later. We might play some games later if I finish this very quickly. I don't think I will. Because I tend to work slower but longer when I stream. In the fact that I actually get work done while drawing, or while streaming drawing. Which is kind of why I wanted to do video editing streams, but I feel like no one would be fucking interested in that. Literally, video editing is the most, like, it is audio overload. There's some funny shit you can do while video editing, like drag someone's face back and forth and like make a YouTube boop. Would I stream Dark and Darker? If it's still up, I don't know when the beta ends, but yeah, it's such a fucking funny game. Like, it's very hard to get angry at Dark and Darker because it's so stupid. It's a little sweaty, but it's like, it's fucking stupid. That game is so dumb, and I kind of love it. The thing that I was getting frustrated at last night is the fact that the wizard just sucked complete shit, and it just felt bad to play. Also, I can just do this. So there's a few ways that I can do this. I think there might be a texture in my collection of textures that could be burlappy. I would want to see different stuff. I love drawing and other stuff. Might try wizard next time. It is kind of miserable, but you know what? If you're good at it, like, I feel like good wizards are probably nuts. I feel like the lightning spells don't do anything though, but maybe I was just using them wrong. Okay. Yeah, I used to want to do the like the video editing stream. I just don't think it would be that entertaining. It would be entertaining in like, oh, this is very interesting, like how you do these certain things and your workflow is different than mine. That being said, like, most of the time it's me being like, why the fuck does this audio sound so bad and why can't I fix it? And like, god damn it, they filmed inside a Target without color correcting, without white balancing with a piece of paper. So now this like literal like 3-second shot of them looking at a card inside a Target is the yellowest thing in the world. Or like, oh, they didn't give me this certain shot that I needed. That happened a lot. That was just like, there are so many things that the video editor's job is like miserable about because it's like, we just didn't get this thing in filming because like, oh, we just forgot, or like we ran out of light so we have to cut around it. That didn't happen too much. And like, usually I can just fix it with like some... No, it's like, this isn't even a call out for Kyle or Ricky. It's like, from someone who's also been on set, sometimes you just run out of daylight. And I get it. Like, I do not blame them in the slightest for any of that, because it's miserable. Like, you run out of daylight so quickly in certain seasons in Texas. In winter, it gets dark at like fucking 4 p.m. And in summer, it is 100 degrees most of the time, so people will actually start dying if you're filming for too long. So like, it's literally like whatever, you know? I do not blame them for any of the things that occurred that I had to edit. I honestly, like, I forgive them for everything that ever occurred on a thing that I had to edit, because like, I've been on both sides, and trust me, it feels bad to like fuck up a shot. The funniest thing that ever happened was actually on the first video that I ever... Should I just talk about some, like, Doormaster behind-the-scenes stuff? Since I'm no longer part of it? Like, I'm not going to talk about anything actually incriminating, because I don't think anything fucking happened that was ever actually incriminating. Like, the only thing that happened that would be like, oh man, should we talk about that, has already been talked about like 20 times, and it was when Reed almost got shot by a cop because they had airsoft shit while they were filming behind like an art studio, and someone from a tanning salon called the police and like, hey, there's 1920s mobsters behind this tanning salon, and the cops were like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they went to investigate it, and they were like, okay, this is clearly like a thing, this is like a school project or whatever. And Reed whipped around with like a airsoft gun, like a little pistol, and they like reach for their guns for like half a second, but then he like dropped it and back off, and they're like, oh, y'all are just doing something here, it's fine. But man, that gun looks very realistic because it did, because the prop guns we used were very realistic. Let's talk about some Doormaster stuff, I guess. I never do that. Wow. So a lot of the things when it came to me editing that were frustrating were mostly like, man, what's the red here? Okay, it's this. A lot of it was like missing a shot, or like the script would call for something like, oh, so-and-so says, Baba Booey, right? And then Grimbus John responds to their Baba Booey with another line. And a lot of the times what would happen, and this was the most frustrating thing, was we would get like 6 takes of one line, where it was like Jeffrey would say, what are you doing in here? Or whatever. And Jeffrey might be a bad example. Jeffrey struggled a lot with delivering lines, just because they weren't, like, they were in videos like once every 2 years probably, so they just weren't consistently working at it. Which, you know, like, whatever, right? So Jeffrey would say, like, Baba Booey, or like, what are you doing in here? And there'd be like 6 to 8 takes of Jeffrey saying that. And the first take would be perfect. Like, Jeffrey would say it, it'd be great, lighting was great, I'd be like, cool, grabbing that take. I'd listen to all the takes, of course, because you need to, because it's good. So I'd listen to all the takes and be like, okay, well, the first one was, like, amazing, so I'm going to use that take. And then there'd be another line, like, way later in the script, where it'd be like, you know, Ricky responds to Jeffrey saying, like, I don't believe in aliens, or whatever. And there would be 2 takes of Ricky saying, I don't believe in aliens, and both of them would suck shit. Because of, like, not Ricky, it wouldn't even be, like, Ricky's fault. It would be, like, there'd be a background noise that was hard to get rid of, or, like, something would be in the shot that they removed in a later line's takes. Like, oh god, that was so bad. Like, one time the lighting changed halfway through the shoot, as in they, like, turned off one of the overhead lights. Which, you know, on one hand, it's like, whatever, I can probably like do some lighting trickery to gradually fade it so that it doesn't look too bad, but man, it's gonna add like a whole day to working on the video. And that would happen all the time, where it's like 1 or 2 takes for a line, and both those takes were really bad, but like 6 to 8 takes on a line where the first one was perfect. Holy fucking shit. Falkfire. Thank you so much, Falkfire, for the 5,000 bits. Merry Christmas, Ethan, and Merry Christmas all. Doing stuff with the family for the rest of the weekend. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, I really fucking appreciate it. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. And yeah, you know what? Have fun with your family. I'm glad that you could stop by. Y'all are wonderful. I'm really glad about the little community that I've fostered here. Y'all are wonderful. I think one of the most challenging videos to edit, actually, if I'm gonna like pick one, there were a couple. One of them didn't get released. Hope it helps. It does. It helps quite a bit. That $50 will be spent on groceries and or Taco Bell, most likely groceries, and gas and rent, all the things that I need to stay functioning. I promise I don't spend any of the money on useless things. Not anymore. I don't buy magic cards anymore. There were 2 videos that were really hard. One of them was unreleased. It was an unreleased Survivor video. And the reason it was very challenging to edit, because I think it was the first video that I edited in general by myself. And it was one of those things where like I edited a video kind of with Kyle beforehand. I edited the zombie survivor video, or survival, the zombie like prepper video where he's in like the house and he's like, oh, there's a tornado outside. And I kind of edited that, and Kyle was like, okay, you just need to be snappier with your editing, whatever. And I was like, cool, I learned from this. And he did the special effects. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So we did that one, and then like the first one that I did solo was this weird Survivor video that Ian and Ricky wrote. And everyone in the crew likes Survivor. I don't know if Kyle likes Survivor, but a lot of other people like Survivor. I don't like Survivor. I've never watched Survivor. I've watched a little tiny bit of it and it bored me. And it seemed like reality TV. And it's like, if you like it, whatever. I'm not here to shit on Survivor. But I didn't get any of the jokes because it was like, the script was like, it's Survivor, except it's an RPG where you can basically recruit everyone. Like, you know, in RPGs where like you beat a boss and then they become a party member later. It was like partially that joke and partially like how whack Survivor was, but it felt like the script was missing an entire center like section of it. It felt like I was given the start and the end of the script and the start and the end of the footage, and it was missing like something to make the jokes land in the middle. And that was a big reason that a lot of people didn't like well, not quite that, but there was a reason I think a lot of people didn't really enjoy the Ricky and Ian like era of doing Door Monster videos, which isn't their fault, because I think some of my favorite videos actually come out of that few years, or was it like a year? That era. I think I love their fucking videos. I think Ian and Ricky are geniuses when it comes to writing and filming and shit, but they're a little bit slower. They're slower paced. The jokes are a little bit like drier, and some of them are just wacky, and they're great, but like they're just like a little bit longer, and usually the punchlines are better, but the lead up is a little bit slower. So it doesn't work for YouTube, which sucks because I fucking loved them. I think some of my favorite videos were like Weird Chess was probably one of my favorite ones. No one fucking talks about Weird Chess. That was like one of my favorite videos. But apparently it's Christmas. Hold on. What? Hold on. Okay, I thought this lady was saying, it's Christmas, I'm not afraid to fuck. That is not what she said at all. She's not afraid to fall. Sorry, I'm so confused. Okay, anyway, what was I talking about? Oh. So, okay, I'm actually gonna do something real quick on here. I gotta focus for a second. Anyway, no, the screwdrivers. Yeah, I get intoxicated really easy because of the girl pills. Fucking right. So the 2 hardest videos. One was the Survivor one, and it was like they recruited a boss from something they defeated this boss, and then they recruited them. And I think I still have a copy of the video. It's so weird. I'm gonna hold on. I super want to find it. No, actually, I deleted most of my Door Monster stuff. I shouldn't show it off anyway because it was unfinished. But it was just weird. It was weird, and it was missing punchlines. And I was like, this may be because I'm just not used to this, but this video feels so weird. And I sent it off, and I got like a message from Kyle at like 2 a.m, like the night of, like it was supposed to go up, and he was like, okay, so it's not your fault. This video is just not finished because like it just needed more time to bake. And I talked to Ian and Ricky about it, and they agreed that like the jokes didn't land. And I was like, thank God, because I was like so worried that I was fucking everything up. And the second hardest video, I think, was Card Game. No. Card Game Life was tough. Card Game Life had some hard shots in it, but single payer games, and I think a lot of people liked single payer games. They filmed that whole thing inside an airsoft arena, and the problem with that is that airsoft arenas are typically very they're used to have like old warehouses and shit. So it's all like, oh, hatching. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna zoom this out. But airsoft arenas are typically like old warehouses or old garages that have been expanded. So it's like, oh geez, okay. Let me see if I can do this. Will this just work if I just like, that looks terrible. I thought there would be like a manga thing that I could do. Gauze. Oh, like this. This kind of works. I'd have to do like one big stamp of it, I think. Oh god. This isn't working. Dang it. Ah, I thought this would work. But yeah, no, so editing a video that was filmed entirely inside a airsoft arena is very rough just because of the like just because of the sound was really, really bad. And there wasn't a lot I could really do about it, aside from just what I could. And the sound in that video isn't great, but I don't think it's as bad as it could have been. I really whipped out all the stops from audio editing in that one. So, you know, that one was rough. Single payer games was probably the roughest one. Oh shit, No Man's Sky was also really hard. No Man's Sky was super, super hard. That video still turned out so scuffed, and I feel so bad about it. It was really long. I ended up getting a lot of resources really late because everyone was super busy working on it, right? So, man, that one was hard. I feel really bad about that one because, like, we didn't get responses from the company until really late on a lot of things, which just kind of stressed us all out. That was just like everyone was kind of having a rough week with No Man's Sky. So the entirety of No Man's Sky was actually green screened, and Ian was wearing a like astronaut helmet the whole time, which was very reflective. So the problem with reflective astronaut helmets or any plastic or metal that like is in a costume is it's very hard to film in front of a green screen, because if any of that green light reflects onto the reflective surface, when I go to chroma key it out, it also chroma keys that part out. Now, it worked a little bit for that video because the bits that got chroma keyed out made it look like he was reflecting the environment. So it kind of worked. It was just really rough. Also, that was another video that had very slow shots. I don't know how well that video did. I think that video actually did well despite being really slow. I ended up getting a lot of resources for that one really late, like till the night before. I was up super late editing that video. Yeah, no, I literally couldn't do anything about it. Like, you would see, I couldn't do shit about it. I couldn't do anything with the time that I had. A lot of video editing is I need to look this as good as I can get it, but also I have 2 days. And I was up like till 9 a.m. both nights working on that fucking video. And I was like, here, I've done all that I can. I hope it's good. And I sent it off, and then Kyle did some special effects. There was a rough cut of that video that I had to send off to the company to get approved. And it's very funny because there's some super shitty special effects. I think I dragged the ship across the sky and made a noise in my microphone to emulate the fact that, yeah, a ship's gonna like warp in here and it's gonna look cool, but I literally can't do it right now. I put like a thing at the start like, this is an in progress thing, a lot of these special effects are going to be changed, but the script is going to remain, the pacing might be faster. Here you go. And like the important part was that the advertising part for the game itself was done. And I was like, this is done. This is what's going to be in your video. Here's at the start. Here's at the end. This is the video. It's not done yet. And like, luckily I didn't get screamed at for that. So I think I did pretty okay. How does this look, by the way? This flower stuff. Like, does this bag stuff look okay? I might add a bit more here. Like so. I think that looks good. I might do a bit of this, actually. This looks good, I think. I like this flower bag. I think it looks cute. There is some gray that I spotted. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that up real quick. Fix up that gray. Hello? Am I on meth here? Why is this not? Oh, there we go. I think this bag looks cute. Oh, I'm also. Oh, wait, that actually looks good. If I were to like slightly dust this so that it fades a bit. Just like. Yeah, there we go. Oops. A lot of country songs, I've noticed. I don't really listen to country that much. I do like country. It's just kind of. It's never on my radar. I listen to a lot of folk music, so country is like kind of 2 steps away from that. I know it's not a lot of people's favorite music, so I apologize if you're actually dying right now. There we go. Okay, that looks so much better. That flower bag being colored in makes this immediately like 1,000 times better. The YouTube algorithm is a fickle god. You shouldn't feel bad if a video doesn't do well. Irish folk music is your jam? Irish folk music's pretty good. Also 2 steps from Hele. I don't know what that is, but do not bully the U. The YouTube algorithm is a fickle god. You shouldn't feel bad if a video doesn't do well because most of the time it's entirely out of your control. Oh yeah, 100%. Okay, so I used to make more shitposty videos on my YouTube channel that I think it's kind of linked below. I'm gonna redo the panels soon. I meant to do that this season for the subathon, but I just ran out of fucking time. I burnt myself out real hard doing some stuff, and then I fucked up trying to make a couple panels. I don't know. But hey, I'm getting this done, you know? I'm working on this. It'll be done soon. And then I'll open up commissions. Because I know GB was interested in commissioning me. And so were a few other people. Which is very interesting. I'm very surprised that people wanted to commission me as quickly as they did. Is it this one here, I think? Hold up. I'm gonna do this real quick. Oh, this is... Oh, right. Hold on. Where is... I'm probably going to put this like right below the red, which is going to suck. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. We'll do this real quick. Yeah, I didn't... The Jackson 5! Holy shit, I haven't heard the Jackson 5 in a billion years. Also, I think the song literally just played, not this one, but a different version of this. I'm gonna skip this one. Oh, here we go. Here's an old one. My art is cute. It's a work in progress, which I'm gonna say a lot. But I'm very happy with this picture. I know it's not done, but I think this one turned out a lot better than my previous ones. I mean, the James commission, the one I made for James, turned out real good. I wanted to fix his skin a little bit more, but like the paleness of the skin that James requested was very rough to find other tones for. I probably could have added some like blush to that character's cheek, but it kind of made them look too cute when I worked on it. It made them look like an actual lawn gnome instead of a D&D gnome. So like this, I guess. That looks a little too frosted. What I could do... Hold up. I might do this. Wow, thanks, Santa. Does that look correct? That looks incorrect, I think. What pen did I just use marker, but like super low opacity? I bet I did. Do like opacity 45. That looks way better. I think we're gonna do that. I don't know if we should do for the whole bottle, but I think for this area up here, it's fine. Oh, we're bringing out the accordion? Oh shit. Here comes Santa Claus indeed. Okay, I just think this needs to be a less bright color, or a lower opacity, really. So let's do this. This part's always rough, doing any glass. I didn't realize this was rendering until I got yelled at for, I was showing this off last night to a friend of mine who's also in art, and they're like, wow, the rendering you did on, like, B's glasses is really good, and I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, you did rendering, and I was like, no I didn't, I just did, like, a transparent layer or whatever. And they were like, that's fucking rendering, you idiot! I was like, oh, I didn't realize rendering was just, like, anything that... It's apparently anything that isn't non-transparent flat colors. Didn't know that. Feel very silly for not knowing that. That looks better. Should I put that over the whole bottle, I wonder? What would it look like if I put it down here? Nah, that looks bad. I might put some, like, glimmer marks here. Like a gold color. Because it's gonna be, like, here. So if I do this. That looks good. We'll do that. That adds a little bit to it. It's gonna be so unviewable. Like, no one's gonna fucking see that. Wow. Okay. Hold on, is this like the exact position? Let me see if I got it Christmas hat percent. Yeah, it's close. it's okay, it's not that close. Hold up. I don't even know what position I had it in before. That looks correct. Delete these. Okay. But yeah, no, randomly, like 3 people said that they wanted to commission me, and I was like, you literally haven't seen my art. They just were desperate for commissions for their fucking D&D game, apparently. So I might start doing that soon. That's gonna be fun. It's going to be fun and challenging. And I'm gonna probably charge like nothing near the start, like very, very little money near the start, just because I'm not super confident with my a lot of my anatomy yet, but I'm getting a lot better. So gonna be a funny bell curve with my prices. But whew, that'll be fun. Okay, so that's done. Flowers done. Bottles pretty done. Are we done with the characters? Like, is it time for rendering and light? I don't quite know what I'm gonna do for the background. I might just like roughen up these edges here and make it look more like brick. Because I think for the background I was planning on it being in like a stone. Is Jim still James, are you still in chat? Because I need to ask you something. If James is still in chat, if not, I'm gonna have to hop onto my D&D game. Which is gonna be miserable. Which I can probably do. I might do that real quick. So this is supposed to be taking place inside the keep that our characters just won in a tournament. And I don't know what the keep is made out of because I don't pay attention. I'm guessing it's stone. But that's why it's just a vague gray blob right now. I'm gonna quickly hop on to Roll20 and take a peek at what colors it is. Round table. Launch as player. Oh, I should not have launched as player. I should have launched as DM because we're going to be on a different map. Oh, Charlotte's in here. I wonder what Charlotte's doing. Wow. Was Santa really invented by Coca-Cola? Am I like incorrect in believing that? Okay. Carambola looks like So the place that they're in looks like it's a gray castle. I think I need to make the color less warm, but I can probably do that easily with like the fill tool. We can experiment with it a little bit too. Hold on, let me see if I can get to the other map. Carambola Keep, there we go. Yeah, it's like a kind of cool gray brick. Well, this one's a little warm. This one's like a neutral gray brick. The inner bricks are actually more kind of what I have going. Is there a kitchen? Hold on. Let me see if there's a kitchen in here. And if I can glean what it looks like at all. Hello? Oh, I thought there was someone moving around. That freaked me the fuck out. Is there a kitchen? I literally don't think there is. Oh, right, it's off-site. I forgot the kitchen was off-site of the keep, which is whack. Okay, well, let's go there then. Let's see what that building looks like. It is warm gray brick, but it is lighter than what I have currently picked. Okay, we're gonna swap this out then. So close Conan. Background, here we go. I think it's wash. Okay. Yeah, alright. So this just needs to be lighter, I think. I think what I'll do is make this big. Make this a light cool gray. Like so. This looks a little bit better. Yeah, I like this more. I think this makes it look less like they're trapped for eternity inside a dungeon, and more like they're in a, I don't know, it kind of looks like this is a big robot with a mouth, the more I look at it. I totally fucked up the height of Conan. Conan is supposed to be like 1 inch taller than B. Conan looks incredibly tall. And they're like supposed to be crouched over, like holding some, well, not crouched, but like hunched a little bit. Oh well. It's fine. Okay, background time. So we've got oh, hello? That needs to be fixed. Oh shit. Okay, that can stay ruined. No one will see it. It's fine. Okay. So I don't think we're actually going to put the light in the background layer, so I'm not going to do that first. I was thinking of doing... The thing with backgrounds is if you make them too complex, they detract away from the characters. So I don't want to go too crazy with the background. Like, I think the stuff on the table is going to be already a little bit too much. So I'm not going to draw individual bricks because that's a fucking mistake. But I might draw some stuff around the window to make it look like it's brick. I'm going to quickly look at my D&D character folder to gain inspiration on what like other artists have done. Let's see, who has a background? A lot of people just draw splotches of color. Okay, so this picture here of this fisherman that I have, it looks like just the edge of the building is like defined. This is like done in an oil paint style though. So this kind of has tools that I don't really have. Let's see what else I have. Okay, this one's good. Okay. This one's also done in oil paint style. Why do I have so much oil paint in my characters folder? Ah, yes. The character art folder that slowly just turns into mostly goblins towards the bottom. Classic. Okay, that is literally Solaire from Dark Souls. Okay, so it looks like it kind of fades into having detail. So there's something near one of the characters that has detail, which is good. So that's going to be this table. And then the background is going to not have a lot of detail except for near the window. And that's pretty good. I think I will do that. I like that. Okay, cool. So let's go in here. I think the wash layer is going to have what I need. Or no, it's going to be above the wash layer. Did not mean for that to be a semicolon, meant for it to be an L. There we go. So, in here, what we're going to do is probably, let's see, what angle are we working with here? So we're seeing, so we would see this edge of the windows, it looks like. So I might go in here, right? Because we wouldn't see this, because yeah, we wouldn't see that. So what I might do is go into here and do this. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops. That's good to hear. Okay. It's gonna drag until it... Oh, okay, I need to keep on dragging. Whoa, okay, hi ear. Okay, cool. So, we're going to fill this with this color. Ah, yeah, this looks like a window now. Quit trying to marry us, you fuck. Fucking, this song always creeps me out. Imagine summoning a snowman into this world. Like you build a snowman, right? The snowman appears into the world. It is sentient. The first thing it asks you is if you're married. What kind of fucked snowman did you create? That's so scary. That song always creeped me out as a kid. So did Frosty the Snowman. Very strange songs. That looks good. That looks so much better. It might be a little shallow, but it's fine. Okay, so now the bars. The bars. I might do that like above this layer. I'm gonna put window decals above this and include this in window decals. Okay, this is gonna be rough because I'm actually gonna have to make like a bar shape here and then evenly place it. So what I think I'll do first is just make one bar and then I'll copy and paste it a bunch. Just so that I have it look okay. Oops. Okay, that looks good. How thick do I want these bars and how far apart do I want them is the question. Can I move this? I cannot move this. I wish there was a way to move the selection. Delete, delete outside, cut and paste, copy and paste, scale, rotate. Nothing to transform. That's great. Can I move it? Dang it. There used to be a way to move this, but I guess not. Unless, does this work? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's scary. Right. I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Can I move this now? What the fuck? Oh, it keeps on selecting that layer. I see. We're gonna make this bar slightly larger. This is also a creepy song. A lot of creepy songs that are Christmas songs. Hello? Is this working? Am I going up? Oh, I am. Okay. This looks better. Okay. So we'll have the bars be about that size. There we go. That looks like a bar, right? Kind of looks like a bar. Okay, so now we do this. Copy and paste. Actually, what if I just... This is like a Family Guy musical moment. That looks okay. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that looks good. So now, using my evil mastermind plan, we can flatten all these layers together. Or just do this. Yeah. It's a lot of fucking layers. Hold on. Ah! That's not what I wanted. I guess I should just combine these. Hold on. Merge, merge, merge. Okay, now we're going to copy and paste this. There, perfect. Genius. Now I just need to expand this slightly lower. Because as it turns out, these windows aren't the same size. Fuck. Classic art moment. The windows are the incorrect size. You idiot, you buffoon. This is easy enough to fix though. Just... There we go. I thought I got these the same I thought I got these the same size earlier, but I guess I fucked it up a little bit. Which is fine. There we go. Need to fill up my screwdriver again because I'm running low on screw end driver. There we go. All right, windows, they exist. And let's make these look more rounded because they look very square. In fact, I don't know why they're so square. Perfectly engineered cubic bars. Oh shit, it's on this layer. That looks bad, actually. Can I, like... What if I... Hold on, I think my eraser is kind of harsh. Nope, that just looks bad. Maybe what I could do is this. This might work. How does this look if I do this? That does not look like a bar. I don't know what that looks like. I think the bars look better being squares, weirdly. That sucks. It's fine. It's supposed to be not looked at for too long. Because it's the background. Maybe we'll touch it up later a bit. Okay, I'm gonna quickly refresh my drink. I'm gonna leave you like so. There we go. Alright, be right back. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Hello. I don't know if anyone's still here, but where's my artist glove? Oh, there it is. Okay. Where's my art glove? Servants, fetch me my funny glove and another mojito. Okay. Just make sure that my wrist ain't seasoned up. Ain't seasoned? Ah, yes, let's put steak seasoning on his wrist. That'll work. But, sir, it's too torturous. More cannibal. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what bit this is. I don't know what this bit is. Okay. So, we have bars, we got a background. We were gonna go in here. I'm gonna actually combine these layers because I'm an evil, evil person. I know, it's fucked up. It's kind of fucked up doing art like this. I don't know. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do now is I wanted to put some lines in here just to make it appear that these are like bricks. I don't know how big these bricks are going to be, but I shouldn't put in that much background detail because some of the advice I heard about like doing backgrounds is you shouldn't add detail that you have to zoom in like super close to like just draw because no one's going to see it. So what I take that as is I should probably just be using a marker and like, oh god, it's gonna look like ass though. Okay, I'm immediately going to not listen to that person. And instead, we're gonna we're gonna take a paintbrush here, grab some oil paint, and maybe like smudge some of these like bricks in here. Maybe not like that. Hold up. Let me see what if I can just do something here. And then maybe I'll like smudge them out with a smear tool in a moment. Kind of like this. This might work. I think something's going on here. Wish I had a smear tool. Or a smear brush, rather. I think if I turn down the amount of paint, it does that. Let me check. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Maybe, hold on. Was it amount of paint or density of paint? That was like the big thing. Let me turn down density too. There we go, okay. It's a little better. So if we do some stuff like that here and there, it might look pretty good. I make it very quiet over the next few minutes just because I'm doing weird detail work and there isn't exactly a lot to comment about. Except, where's my finger? There's my fingertip. Fingertip blending. Weirdly, I hated certain mediums of art because there were so many instances where, like, because I taught art for a while. I don't know how many people know that. This is very embarrassing for me to admit whenever I actually do art, because it's like, wow, you fucking taught art for 5 years? It's like, yeah, I did, but that was also like a billion fucking years ago when dinosaurs still roamed the earth, and I also like was doing it every day. So I had a lot of like skill built up that I just kind of lost because I didn't do this shit for a very, very long time. So this ain't working. Hold on. But yeah, oh there we go. Okay, that's way better. Just like smudge this here and there. But yeah, no, like, so there were so many things that I hated about teaching art, but the biggest one was like trying to convince children to not um smear their hands in everything and all the materials and stuff until there was a part of the project that we had to do where it was like, okay, so you know how I just spent the better part of like literally 2 weeks convincing you to not stick your fingers in this paint? Well, the best way to blend these colors is to stick your fingers in these paint. But it's only for this part, so please don't stick your fingers in the paint. It was very frustrating. I'm trying to think of more frustrating things. You know, I don't think I've really talked about my art job much in here. That actually is relevant and probably is very interesting to some people. Um, so I used to teach art at a little studio in. I'm not going to say where it is. Actually, it's a bad idea. But I used to teach art in a little studio. Um, and it was a private studio, so like parents would bring their kids for hour long art lessons. They'd be like, okay, 1 hour, they get to pick whatever project they're working on, and we'll try to make them like learn skills and various things so that they'll be better and they'll be like more, I don't know, they'll know like a lot of fundamentals as well as like how to do their own projects. Um, yeah, we used that studio in the Trouble in Terrace Town video. Or was it? It was Murder, I think. I don't think it was Trouble in Terrace. But yeah, same thing. Yeah. Um, and I I remember um, a lot of frustrating things about that job were mostly involving the parents and adults, because children oftentimes, if they don't want to be there, will be like, okay, you clearly don't want to be here. Let's just do some fun stuff. Like, you seem to like, and even kids who don't want to be there, you can find something that they'll love. A lot of kids that hated being there, you would like say, oh hey, do you want to do some pottery? Do you want to do some clay? Do you want to do some pastels? And they would find one or two things that they'd be like, oh, this is fucking fun. Because like self-expression is something that everyone kind of has a little bit of like area that they want to do. And if the kid really didn't want to be there, they'd probably tell their parents like, hey, I'm not into this. Like, let's find something else for me to do. Occasionally there'd be kids that didn't want to be there and their parents were also assholes and they were just there forever. But we tried to make it worth their while. The most miserable students, though, because we taught everywhere from, I think, 4 years old if they were like, it seems rude to say sentient. 4 years old if they're self-sustaining. I really don't know a good way to say this. If they're alive and can like do things, or up to like infinite, like we had like 60-year-olds taking our lessons in there. So yeah, it was a very wide age range. We typically had classes that were more adults than other things, and we had classes that were more like children. We didn't really have mixes unless it was like a parent daughter thing. I don't think this looks that good. Not on the top, at least. I'm gonna just kind of do that. I do like the smudges actually being on the walls. I might add more smudges just kind of in here, like so. I think this kind of looks good just to add some scuff to the wall. But yeah, teaching adults sucks shit. Especially because I was like, I think I was like 20 something at the time. I was like 21, like early 20s. I'm still in my 20s, but like I was very early 20s. I was like 21, maybe 20 when I was teaching in that studio. I'm a fucking old shit now, but um, it was very rough to teach adults because a lot of the times if you show up to like a 40-year-old who has kids and like a job and you're like this 20-year-old like, okay, well, you got to do this thing now, like, oh, we should work on this area a little bit more, they're not going to listen to you because they think you're a child, because they have children. And I think when you have children, your brain melts out of one of your ears. Anyway, and that's not me being mean to people who have children. That's me saying that raising a child is an incredibly stressful thing. And kind of fucks with your head a bit. So I understand where they were coming from, but you're literally paying me like, how much did we fucking charge people? We charge people a lot. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I didn't get paid very well, but yeah, they were paying a lot to be there. It was like maybe $20 an hour. No, it had to be more than that. How much was it to get a lesson there? I really don't remember, but it was a lot. And they're like, you're paying like fucking this much an hour to sit here and not listen to me? Like, are you sure you want to do that? And it was one of those things where the adults had to basically have me walk up and say, hey, you should work on this now. Like fucking 4 or 5 times. And I'd be like, hey, you should work on this. And they would ignore me, or they just wouldn't acknowledge me, or they wouldn't do the thing that I told them to do. And then my boss, who was like, you know, fucking maybe 6 years older than me, walk up and literally tell them the same exact thing. It took them like fucking a month of that happening for them to be, oh, I should probably listen to this other person. And it's like, you fucking morons. I hate you so much. It was so frustrating. That was probably the worst part of that job. Because like the kids, like occasionally we would have nightmare kids. But that's just any job where you work with children. Is like, yeah, you're gonna have some nightmare kids. Like, it's a part of the human condition. Sometimes there's nightmare people. It's just how it is. But good lord, there's a very, very distinct thing that I remember happening where I was teaching. I think this lady was like maybe 60 something. She was probably one of the older students we ever had, and she was working on, I believe it was like an abstract still life that had, like, I'm gonna fucking demonstrate what it looked like real quick because I can't explain it very well. It was basically like, oh, there's like a rose here floating in space, right? You have this like rose with all these petals in it, and then there was like some like leaf branches heading out into various sides here, and there was like a cluster of roses in the middle. So it was like this cluster of like a few flowers in the middle, and then there were other flowers that would like branch off from it on the sides, and it was like pink. It was very pink. And I was like, okay, like we were working on that forever, and she just wasn't listening to me with like any step that I would give her, and like, you should work on this now. Like, oh, let's go in here with some, like, because what we would do is we would have an identical one next to that person that we would also work on at the same time to show them like what next area we should work on and how to mix the paints. And then we would, you know, we would end up with a copy on our own, and if we really, really liked it, we would hang it up on the wall as an example, like, hey, you can do this, and we'll find the source that we used for it. But here are examples of things that we've made, right? So it was good to keep a copy that we did, and then they get to take theirs home. So she was working on that, and this was like a month-long project, and she just didn't listen to me like any fucking time that I gave her a step. And near the end, it was like pretty much the thing was done, and my boss was like, well, I think it's pretty much done. Is there anything that you want to do? And the lady was like, I think it's good too. And like, oh, like so-and-so, like my old name, like, hey, like, is there anything that you see in here? And I'm like, the middle bit of the entire painting, like right in the center, Not like the actual center, but like the part where your eye goes to first. It was like rule of thirds. Rule of thirds is weird to explain, but basically like if you divide a painting into 9 sections evenly by thirds, the like I'd have to like draw it, but basically your eyes tend to catch on thirds of areas first. And you want to put something that's eye-catching there. I don't think I really did it with this one, unfortunately. Like, people are gonna, like, the bottle being in the middle was actually kind of a mistake. Whatever. Like, I guess people are probably gonna look at this first, because this is, like, in the third. It's on the right third and the bottom third. People are gonna look at this first, and then probably travel up the arm and look at B's face, and then maybe spot the bottle and go and see Conan. Or this is almost there. This being right in the middle is bad. You shouldn't do this. I did it because I don't give a shit, and this is a gift for someone, and I really wanted to draw it like this. I also redrew this arm like 4 times, and I eventually drew it in this position, and I liked it. Anyway, the part of the painting that was in that section was where the cluster of roses were. And the dead middle of it, well, no, like, you probably looked at the center first because this is here. Or if you look at the center in general, then it doesn't matter. It's weird psychology. I don't know if it's true. That's just what I was taught. Anyway, I'm not saying that I'm objectively correct because I'm fucking not. Art's whack. Anyway, in that part of her painting, the cluster of roses, in the center of the cluster of roses, the problem is they were very, like, flat. A good example of it is if you look at this character's eye right now, it needs more detail. You're just built different. Sorry about all your rules of art. I'm just built different. Anyway, this character's eyes, I need to add more stuff to it. Because if you look at B's eyes, they have a lot more going on, right? Also, okay, I think I don't quite, I accidentally like smudged a little bit with my brush. I think this is fine. But center of cluster roses was very flat. Like if you notice Conan's eyes over here, they still need more detail in it. B's eyes, they look more dynamic. They look more like a thing. Like this looks very flat in comparison. And you know, I'm gonna render it a bit more. I'm gonna add more like highlights and shadows. I'm gonna go in these eyes and probably add like some shadow to the lower part of it. Anyway, it was like that. And I was like, you need to go into these roses here and put a deeper pink color kind of near the center of the petals, because if you look in the reference that we're using, that's how it is. Like you spot that first, and those colors like kind of go outward, and that what makes the whole painting pop. And my boss was like, that's a very good point, let's do that. And they did that, and it was one of those things where like that person from that point on always came to me for a second opinion with every fucking thing that she worked on, which on one hand was flattering, but on the other hand, it's like my boss is also as good as me. Just because I got one thing that I was like, we need to change this, doesn't mean that I'm always the right choice. But what fucking sucked is that set a precedent. The precedent being, I realized that I had to do one thing that blew that person away to prove to them that I knew what the fuck I was talking about, because I have been teaching art for fucking 4 years at that point, and I had been taking art lessons since I was like 8 years old. So I'd been taking 12 years, maybe 15 years of art lessons, and I'd been teaching for 5 of that. So I know things about physical art, and these students wouldn't listen to me, and it was like, is it because I'm younger than you? Is that why you're not listening to me? Now, of course, you see me now. I'm sitting here drawing a goblin and a kobold, failing to make fish and chips. And you're like, who the fuck is this idiot? They can't draw. Why are they talking about art theory? Well, that's why I'm doing it right now. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well, Renegade Gamer. Is it actually Christmas? Hold on. Is it like midnight? It's fucking Christmas. This song also just played. Oh, wait. I want to listen to this one. I was younger. It was definitely because I was younger. It's so rough, dude. It is miserable. Like, it Yeah, we're listening to Christmas music. I told everyone at the start that I'm not listening, that I'm listening to Christmas music because I only listen to it on one day of the year, which is Christmas Eve. I can turn it off if it's bad. I just want to listen to a couple more, and then I might swap to like Crane Wise or something that I always listen to. This is okay. I was wrong. This is the song that drives people crazy. This is the song that if you put it on loop, people will die. For those of you on the VOD, Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. Not quite as bad as Temporary Secretary, but it is definitely... Have y'all heard Temporary Secretary? That song is fucked. Temporary Secretary is like the scariest song by Paul McCartney. It is horrifying. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, being a fucking child. That sucked. I often miss my art job. I feel like if I was still doing it, I would have probably died during COVID, but yeah. That got dark a little quick, but you know what I mean. I would have definitely died during COVID, or at least like not had my job during COVID. I wonder if that place is still there. I need to look it up and talk to my old boss, see what she's up to. She is not going to be surprised at all that I'm trans, probably, because I think one of her other, fucking, one of her other people, her other assistants, also was trans, which is very funny. One's a thing, two's a what? What is that phrase? Oh my god. That's so fucking funny. I don't know why that's funny. I've apparently checked a lot of trans love art, I guess. It is true. It's a way for self-expression. It's apparently for a lot of people I've been like a continuation of a trend in them like discovering trans people, which is very funny. There was a group of like gifted and talented people that I was in school. This is not me bragging that I'm smart. I'm stupid as shit. Oh, take your hero sweet. Hero sweet. I'm sorry. Take your hero sweet. Good luck with your folks. Good luck not getting sick. Please stay safe, stay strong, drink a lot of water, all that good shit. It was really good having you. But yeah, I'm not smart. What was I saying? I'm not smart. That's what I'm saying. I was part of a gifted and talented program in school. But every once in a while, the teacher who did that, she's retired now. She tries to like get everyone together for like a little reunion thing around Christmas. And it's cute, like, but the thing is, no one from my grade really goes there except for one of my friends, Suds, who's been on the channel before. But yeah, no one else in my grade really goes. I don't know why. A lot of them did a lot better than I did. I'm kind of the flunky. For every class has one that doesn't do very well. I am definitely that one. I could never really do. I did what? I didn't flunk out of school. I never finished my degree because of a lot of reasons. But anyway, so it's usually the grade that was under me, like the younger kids who show up to that thing. And I got texted. This was like a few weeks back. I got texted like, "Hey, is this still my dead name's number?" And I was like, "Yes." And like, "Oh, cool. Well, I'm putting this together." And I still had their contact info on my phone. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll show up. Fair warning, I'm going by Olive now." And they were like, "Oh, like, did your pronouns change?" I was like, "Yeah, they did. Here they are." And I was like, "I hope that's okay." And they're like, "Yeah, no, don't worry. Literally everyone else, literally like 5 other people are like part of LGBTQ stuff now." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry to add to the pile." But apparently I'm just a fucking late bloomer when it comes to shit like that, which is really funny to me. Oh my god. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's get the blender back out. Very fucking funny to me, though. I don't know why. It just cracks me up. And one foggy Christmas Eve. This brush tip is awful, by the way. What a horrible, like... Where is the middle of it? Like, what is this? Like, I can't tell what I'm blending and what I'm not blending. Hello, Santa. What the fuck? Oh, no, it's super fine, Renegade. Literally, no, okay. I kind of should I should have put like a little blurb in like the description and stuff. So originally, do not worry. Everyone, literally, don't worry. As long as you're not a shithead about it. Like I have my in my channel rules, it says like stuff like don't be a shithead. As long as people aren't a shithead, it's fine. So many people still call me by my other name because they've known me like that for my entire life. And some of them are like, oh, like I'm trying to get better, and it's fine because I've been on the other end of this, and it's rough. It's rough to know someone as something for a very long time and then it switch. I understand. Don't worry about it. But it is it's funny because on stream I was streaming with Revy and I hadn't come out to anyone on stream yet because that was going to be a thing I was going to do on New Year's originally. This was way back before I even announced that I was going to do the New Year's thing. I was going to come out as trans on New Year's and say, hey, and I was going to stream Fallout New Vegas and Celeste because those are both like trans meme games. And it was going to be like a whole thing, and it was going to be like, it was going to be stupid, right? Like, because whatever. When I was streaming Risk of Rain 2 with Revy, and this is my channel trailer now because it was fucking funny, I mentioned how I was watching another stream and I thought that I might have ADHD? Something, because like they were talking about a lot of the like difficulty getting into cycles and like a lot of different things that were like lack of motivation, and it was all these like certain things that I suffer from, right? And I was like, oh, all of these are hitting home for me. That's not good. And there's so many other stories I've read of people discovering that they have like some form of ADHD in their like fucking late 20s or early 30s, and how it's like, oh, I've just been playing Mario Kart on hard my entire life. A lot of these things, they're still my fault, but I have like more of a reason to understand them now because I've just had the difficulty slider up without knowing it. Anyway, so I said that, and Revy said, yeah, bitch, you're trans. You're neurodivergent, you're trans. And I was like, shh, because I hadn't come out to stream yet. And she was like, you're trans, shut up. And I was like, no, I haven't told stream yet. And she was like, wait. And it was really funny. And I loved it. It was the most on-brand way for that to happen. Because nothing goes right on the stream. Right? Nothing goes right. It's beautiful. It is chaos. So I was like, fuck it. That's the best way to come out. That's the best way for everyone to figure it out. And like, whatever. People are still going to call me Ethan. Like, it's fine. You know what? Here, let me put it this way. I'm fucking... Perfect way to announce it. When was it? It was a while ago. It was during a Risk of Rain stream. I haven't announced it yet, but I've like changed stuff, and I've been like, hey, like, I'm probably gonna start making it more apparent. But I should have told. I'm gonna announce it on New Year's. Like, hey, everyone, name's Olive now. I'm still gonna do that because then I think the most people will be here for that. I feel bad, but anyway. Fuck, what was I talking about? Oh, like nothing goes right on the stream, and that was a very funny way for it to happen. But you know what's okay? This is what I was going to talk about. It's fucking. You know what's fine? I'm still fine. It was pretty recent. It was this month, I believe. But it's fucking fine. Like for people to like still call me Ethan, because like whatever, they've known me like that forever. Eventually I am gonna like be like, okay, like, it's this, but like if you flub, it's fine. It's so much fucking better than people calling me Ian still. When that fucking meme was still a thing. It's very recent. Yeah, don't worry, Renegade. Like a lot of people still don't know. You are not in the majority. You are not in the minority. Do not worry. But when people still call me Ian, that shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me off before I was even trans before I knew. Because like, man, I always knew there was something that like I always like felt different about a lot of things, but I don't know why that meme always pissed me off. Because it didn't make sense, and I felt bad for Ian because he's a different person in time. Oh my fucking god! But it's so frustrating. Like, I don't know. God, I don't know why that pissed me off so much. Like, is that whack to hate? Oh, that's bad. Oh, right, because this is supposed to be on a wash layer. Um, okay, that's fine. We'll just put some of this on the wash layer. Hello? Does this not work? Oh, no, it's working. It's just like hard to see. That's fine. No. That's it was funny. It's just I don't know why that meme became a thing. Like if someone can explain to me why that happened, I still don't know. I feel like I go crazy every time I like think about that. It just didn't make sense to me too. Like I get we kind of looked similar for like a little bit of our lives. I just don't understand. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy and I missed out on something. I feel like near the start it was because we were kind of never in the same video at the same time. But goodness. I think I hear fireworks outside actually. What is this? Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay. This is a long intro because it's a live one. I think we've listened to every single Christmas song that has existed, so we're now going to listen to the Crane Wives, which is nothing like Christmas music because it's just depressing, sad, spiteful music that I listen to all the time. Let's see here. Liked songs. We'd also listen to the. You know what? You know what I haven't done? If I had to guess, it was probably a combination of all the things you just said. Yeah. It was probably just like. It was because we had similar names. We didn't appear in the same video at the same time. And we kind of looked similar. The difference is Ian said $4 words and had glasses, and I fell on the ground more often. And I think those are the two things that separated us. And I think you're right, Renegade, where a few people got it confused and everyone else thought it was funny. I think y'all are right. Man, it was rough though. It was very rough to shake that. Because like there was it was one of those things where like the joke wasn't funny. And like that's not me trying to shit on people's fun cuz like whatever, but it's more so like I didn't get the joke and it kept on popping up over and over to the point where I don't know if people were genuinely confused or not. Because like we didn't have our names in the video. Like there would never be a video where it's like, "Oh hey, Ian, you are in this video playing as a character Ian." Like we never did that. Like occasionally Kyle would just be called Kyle, right? I don't know. It was very over. It was so. It lasted for fucking like 8 years. It lasted. Okay, that's a little long. When did Door Monster 1 come out? I'm gonna hold on. This is super important. I gotta look this up. When did the first like skit with me in it come out? Because that was like Civ 4, right? Or Civ 5? That was the Barbarian has captured her worker video. Holy shit, it's gonna be very hard to scroll back all through all this. And there's Straight Man. That video was very strange to film. Wow. Oh, how many fucking videos did we make? Dossie board, that's a good one. Changing our name. Okay, I'm getting to the old shit because we were White Lightning. Oh, we were White Lightning HQ for a while, which sounds like a white supremacist group. To be fair, a few Door Monster jokes have lasted a very, very long time. Yeah, like banning crabs, Ian Ethan. What are other like super long lasting ones? Kyle needs sleep. That's a long one. Okay. So the first video that did really, really well was Door Monster 1, like the actual Door Monster video, 8 years ago. And then Minecraft is Intense. I Have Nightmares About Genie. When did I show up? Our Barbarian Has Captured Your Worker. That was like one of our first hit videos too. Anything related to hobos. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That's a weird in-joke. First Christmas, that one did pretty well. But should we watch First Christmas? Because it's Christmas. No, I'm going to put on music too. Hold on. Y'all are going to listen to my my likes, which is going to be cringe as fuck. I apologize in advance. My liked music on Spotify is going to go from like really good shit to really bad shit. And it's going to flicker back and forth between those. I might skip a lot, so I apologize. Okay. Also, I'm sorry that I'm not drawing as much. This is like just talking now. Okay. A Barbarian Has Captured a Worker 8 years ago. That video has 3 million views. That video did really well. And then, so Ian was in The Sims and First Christmas. Okay. So we weren't in a video together until, so what was the first video Ian was in? Ian was in First Christmas after like we boomed. Jeffrey was not. Jeffrey was in Bad Signs. I was in A Barbarian Captured a Worker. We don't even look similar. I don't get it. Always Check Hallways. Ian was in that. He had shorter hair than me at the time. How About That Weather had Ian, and then I was in Kerbal Space Program. So we just weren't in the same. The first video that we were in together was the murder video we were talking about earlier. Gmod, the first murder. Wow. And I think that was the only video we were in together until... God, when were we in a video together? I mentioned in Tunnel Vision. Oh, Ian's not even in that one. No Crime Intended. No, so like a full fucking year later, we're in another video. Maybe. It might be less than a year. Oh god, the Spiral Knights video. I still have there's this very, very cold dead plate. Maybe it did start in a community comments video. It totally must have. God, I have no idea. I'm getting so many warm fuzzies looking at all these videos. Oh god. Oh, I forgot. I did all those Roller Coaster Tycoon videos where I was like a crazy person pitching Death Park ideas. Those videos did really well, didn't they? They did really fucking well. Didn't do as good as Civ stuff, but they did better than most videos at the time. Car Movers. I need to stop looking at this. I'm gonna just be naming skits. Car Movers is based. What a fucking good video that no one has watched. If y'all haven't seen Car Movers, that's like one of our funniest fucking videos. It's like a minute long too. Holy shit, Car Movers is so fucking funny. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the song up. I fucking love this song. Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack is so good. Oh my god. It's been so long since I've looked back through the old Door Monster catalog. I was in a lot of videos. The I gotta say, I'm gonna turn down the music again so that y'all can hear me. Sorry to destroy it during like the best part of the song. Do you want to hear more Door Monster behind the scenes stuff? Because I know I've been talking about it a lot, and I'm sure this is a very niche thing that people are interested in. But I know that it like people are curious because like a lot of stuff happened that didn't make it into the behind the scenes or like in community comments, stuff like that. Um, God, trying to think now. There was some rough shoots. I think a few of these might have been mentioned. There was never, there was only ever drama with one Door Monster member, and I don't know if that's ever been talked about, and I don't think I should talk about it because it was weird and it's not fully understood. Um, so I'm not going to talk about that. And it's not even interesting drama, so you're not missing anything. But there were very rough shooting days. I don't think we ever got pissed at each other. Like I get grumpy whenever I had to edit cuz like whatever, that's like the thing that it's a job. I get pissed whenever people leave a mic in shot that I have to edit out. But that's life, right? Like that's part of the job. I can't sit there and steam about it all night. I got to get it done cuz the video's got to go up in like 6 hours, right? So whatever. Like it's whatever. um but there were definitely very rough shooting days. I think one of the roughest ones for me personally, and this isn't to do with anything related to Door Monster, it was it was actually as that Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 character or Roller Coaster Tycoon character. I think it was the Zoo Tycoon one. Like Mr. Bones Wild Safari, that was the famous line from that one. We just ripped full off. I don't even know if that video's still up. I don't think that video did very well. Um, So, God, this is like very personal for me too. So I'm gonna keep it vague, just because I don't want to like fucking overshare this horrible shit. But that was the roughest day for me because of a lot of personal stuff that was happening. Um, that basically I had a falling out with someone, and they were contacting me with a health scare. We'll put it like that. So this person who I had a very falling out's bad. I had a very bad breakup with someone, and then they were contacting me like literally same week that we broke up with a health scare, a very specific kind of health scare. um, and I was like, I still cared about this person because because I'm an idiot, I guess. Uh, but the whole time that was happening, uh, I health scare makes it sound worse than it probably is. Um, I guess I'll just come out and say it. This is juicy. I don't y'all either hate it or love it. So I was in a long distance relationship. This was a long time ago. It's been so long. It's very funny looking back, but I was in a long distance relationship for like a few years with someone who I kind of grew up with. Um, and it ended up not working out. We both were not ready for any relationship, I don't think. We were both pretty fucking young, all things considered. Like we were both like 20, like maybe 19 to 20, I can't remember. And we're both going to like college in different states. And uh they ended up cheating on me, which is fucked for a lot of reasons. And that's like a big it's a big no for me. Kind of hate that shit, as it turns out. I knew before I was even in any relationship that infidelity was a huge fucking like, okay, I'm literally never gonna talk to you ever again thing. Um, Now, of course, like it was just a fucking shitty situation. It was a bad toxic relationship. None of us were really right for each other at all. But that's still kind of fucked to do to a person. So that happened. We broke up, understandably. And then, like, a week later, she contacts me with a pregnancy scare. Now, I still care about this person, mind you. So I'm sitting there in the worst emotional state I've probably been in my entire life. And then I have to get up and go, hey, let's put a bunch of animals outside of the cages so that they'll chase around the park guests and like act real peppy. Wow. It was so fucking rough. It was so rough to do. That was the roughest shoot I've ever had to do. She wasn't pregnant. She wasn't pregnant. Her period was late. She was fine. Nothing ended up coming of that. Thank God, honestly, because that would suck complete shit. And I would not wish that upon anyone. But boy, it was very rough trying to calm someone down during all of that. After everything that had happened while filming, being a wacky goofball, like crazy person character. I need to save. I haven't saved in a very long time. I don't know how often this auto saves either. But there we go. So yeah, that was probably the worst shooting day. Okay, that background looks a little bit better now. I might go put in some bricks here and there, but for now that's good. So now what we're gonna do is do the table scuff. So this is gonna be the, actually, hold on, what am I doing? There, the book is there. What is this? What is this? Why is this here? Oh, it's the red shit. Whoop, there we go. So this, I should probably keep Conan visible, because Conan's going to be in the way otherwise. But we're just going to put some scuffing on this table. But yeah, I hope that wasn't TMI. It's a funny story now, just because, like, comparing, like, the emotional state I was in versus, like, how I had to act was very funny in hindsight. But whatever, that shit happens to people. It's life. Relationships are messy. People aren't perfect. It was such a shit situation. Okay. So I think I should do darker here. Is it even visible? It's so hard to see. Oh, there we go. That looks okay. I'm gonna use a different brush. I'm on this table scuff layer, right? Okay, good. I could... Hold on. There, it's gone now. In hindsight, sure, in the moment though it was shitty. Oh, of course. Like, I mean, everything in the moment is shitty. Like, jeez. So we do have all these hatching things here that I'm never going to probably use. That looks so bad. I should not even use that. I could use a crustier pen, actually. Where's my crust pens? Oh, I have this palette brush. I never get to use this brush because I usually use it like right at the start if I don't know what palette I'm going to use. This is my favorite brush that I have. Check this out. It makes a, oh well, it's behind the window decal layer, but it makes a color palette for you to use if you're like experimenting with like limited color palettes. It's such a fun brush. I don't know. I like it. It's like barely useful. It's just really cute in my opinion. What are we drawing exactly? We are drawing a friend's character who is on the left here. This is a friend's character. This is Conan. They're kobold paladin. I believe they're a paladin. I'm like 99% sure they're a paladin. Who they recently made a reference sheet for. Well, recently, it's like been like a month now, because that's how long I've been drawing this damn thing. But they are very good. Sorry, they're very bad at cooking, but they love cooking. And I was like, well, I want to draw that character, and I also really wanted to draw my character, B, who's on the right here, whose book is now The Void. And I was like, I'll just draw them together, like about to cook some abomination, because that'd be cute, right? Like, I just kind of wanted to practice more dynamic poses too, because like a lot of the stuff I've drawn before has been very stiff. So like, oh, I'm gonna have like them holding things and like doing things that you would normally do. Short thing with big sword. Oh, absolutely. Truly a patrician's choice. But yeah. So this is, so B on the right is my gnome, goblin, not a gnome. Gnome was the last thing I drew. Goblin, rogue ranger, and Conan is a kobold paladin, and they both they have like opposite energies, but they seem like the kind of people, I don't know if y'all have had this. Have you ever had a group of friends where there's two people that are like the fucking opposite? Like they're so different as people. But whenever you get them together, they just have the worst ideas and hype each other up about it. Like one of them's super grumpy and one of them's super peppy, but they just, whenever they get together, they just ruin everything, or just like, yeah, let's just set this shit on fire and like drive it into a ditch. They seem like that energy, because B is like kind of a no-nonsense professional when it comes to like her job, but like off the clock she's more relaxed, but she's kind of a chill character. Conan is like very, very like, they're kind of happy-go-lucky from what I've seen. They're not the brightest, but they have like such a good heart, that kind of thing. Giving people who are exactly the same but don't like each other, people who are exactly the opposite liking each other, makes sense to me. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So I was like, I figured like these characters would just get along or make a mess of things, so I just wanted to draw them together. And I also drew this book, which I need to color more. The book looks good. I need to fix these words up a little bit. I think I need to put some like fancy outlines on it. But yeah, cooking for short stacks. I don't know why I named it that. It's such a fucked up name. Anyway, yeah, they be cooking. They do be cooking. And this isn't really Conan's regular outfit, because the only outfit that I saw was like it had like a tabard with like black and white, kind of like the chess colors, not chess colors, the chess pattern, like black and white checkerboard. And I was like, well, that doesn't really work if they're just vibing in like a kitchen. So I'm gonna like just make something. And I just kind of drew this rough like outfit for Conan. And I was like, I kind of like this outfit. Like I like this shirt that kind of goes down on the sides. Oh, that's bad. Oh, okay. Why is the gray fucked up there? It's fine. And I was like, well, I don't know what colors to do. And my friend was like, oh, like, I made the shirt black, because that was one of the things that the other person was like, oh yeah, they usually wear like black clothes. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I don't want to do black for the shirt and pants, because it won't pop very well. And I was in a call with my other friend, and they were like, oh, do orange. Like, do like an orange color. And I just think it looks good. It's weird. It's a very weird outfit. But I think it looks cute. Like, I don't know. I love this belt. This is actually a belt on their reference, too. They have this weird, like, sleeping skull belt that they wear. I don't know if it's like a giant strength belt. It might be, but I thought it was cool. So, yeah, they're prepping to make some fish and chips, I believe. Hold on. There we go. So we have the color. We have the actual thing I'm going to draw on the table back here. There's a big fish that's going to have like a big knife stabbed into it, and then a bowl here. I was originally going to add more like mess to the table, but I've been drawing this for so long, I kind of just want to make sure it's done, you know? For Christmas too. Even though it's already Christmas and I don't have it done. Ignore this. This was originally where I was going to put the windows. So that was just like, okay, light is vaguely going to be here. Where the hell did... Oh, right, that. Color refs. Okay. But yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not quite done, mind you. Oh, take care, GB. It was good having you. Rest well. I hope I didn't scare you away with my stories. Oh, goodness. Okay. But I need to finish this tonight. Or not finish. I need to get it done. What is this right here? What is this? I kind of want to get rid of that. Is that on this layer? Oh, shit. Well, I'm super curious. Oh, it's just on this layer? That's annoying. But fixable, I guess. There we go. Oops. I guess I might just make this black or like very dark. I might get quiet every once in a while when I start doing a lot of things like this. Oh, you heading out to Chizix? Well, take care. It was good having you. Have a wonderful Christmas. I hope it goes well. But yeah, this was just one of those things where I just figured the characters would be fun to draw together. Oh, okay. You've inspired me to finish my Jack and Sally drawing for my sister. I need to draw something else for my other sister, but I don't know what to draw. Ah, see, that is the roughest part of art. Figuring out what the fuck you're supposed to draw. As is life. What I didn't realize is this song is heavily sampled inside the song Teen Pregnancy by Blank Banshee. For those of you who are watching the VOD, I am listening to Resistor by Shinjuku Mad. Because I thought Blank Banshee just like made all of the shit that was in that song. But no, it is like mostly samples, I think. But I mean, that's kind of like Vaporwave shtick, I should say, so. Okay, I'm gonna need to smudge this a bit because it looks a little bit like hair, which is kind of rough. I'm gonna smudge this just a smidge. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, what is this? What do I see right here? Is that book garbage? Is that book gray? Get out of here. Oh no, is that B gray? That's bad. Better not be B gray. Gross, it is B gray. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, I guess I gotta go in here now. Because I noticed this gray sitting here. Just kind of being here. There we go, that's fine. What is this? That's fine, okay. I actually need to turn that layer's opacity down a bit. Because it doesn't look too great. That's a little bit better. Okay. I think a lot of this table is going to come into form when I actually end up doing the actual rendering for lighting and shadow. Myri Crack Mouse. I have no idea what you just said, but it sounds cool or scary. I just realized it's going to be literally impossible to read this Even when you zoom in, it's gonna be like, oh, what the fuck does that say? Oh, it says sauce? Sauce? Song, band. This one right now? This is Down Softly by 5 Pebbles. I should probably link my likes one of these days. There's a lot of bad bullshit in here, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I listen to some pretty shit music. But yeah, this is Down Softly by 5 Pebbles. The song I listened to before was Resistor by Shinjuku Mad. I have a very, wide taste, I should say. And you're gonna hear like a lot of genres kind of get flickered through here. There's also some like, art stream? More like fart stream. Also, hi G-Food. Hold on, G-Food. Are you busy right now? Do you want to hop into a Discord call? Because I could use someone to bounce off of. I also need to go to the bathroom really badly. I'm going to do that in a second. Let me just finish this first. I'm going to put a wood stain on here, and then I'm going to... and then I'm going to do... Holy shit. Gatorade. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Gatorade. That's cute. Oh my god. Okay. Howdy, everyone. Thank you so much, Morning Gator. Thank you, everyone, for hopping in. Oh, that looks better. We'll do some stain. Some wood stain here and there. I hope all of you are having a wonderful midnight Christmas, whatever the heck people want to call it. Yeah, we're drawing a kobold and a goblin. Get up to some cooking shenanigans. I'm working on the background a bit right now, but yeah, what were y'all up to over there? What were y'all streaming? I hope it was something cool as heck, or it was something chill, or nothing. You could have been streaming absolutely nothing. Love Kobold so much I saw it and had to stop by. Well, that's good to hear. Oh god. Is my art program crashing? I'm gonna save real quick. I haven't saved in a while. There we go. Well, sadly, the Kobold is not my character, but the Goblin. Oh, you're finishing up some arts? That's excellent to hear. I'm very happy to hear that. I've been finding so many freaking cool art streamers recently. It's amazing. Okay, let's see if this looks good. Oh, that looks so much better. Oh, thank God. Okay. We still gotta do the lighting, which is gonna be a rather large pain, but looks like a cool place to chill. Well, I appreciate that. You all unfortunately joined when I started listening to my actual factual like music likes instead of like a playlist that isn't too crazy. So you're gonna listen to some whack music probably, and I apologize in advance. Let's see. Okay, that looks good. I need to add something to these layers because they look very flat. This is like a 3D model that I just shoved on top of like an actual piece of wood. So, okay. I kind of want to draw the fish in before I get too deep on this table, though. If you want to vibe, I can hop in stream, and maybe in a little teeny bit. Let me draw these fish first, and then I'll do that. Because, okay, this is actually going to be difficult because the stupid rough layer is beneath everything, like a fool. Okay. Maybe hold on, is the table roughs its own layer? I forgot about the spare limbs folder. Oh my god. Hold on, do y'all want to see this shit? Hold on. This is funny. Let me get rid of my colors real quick. Okay, so when I was trying to draw this character, man, I've had so much trouble getting this character's arm right, and it's still a little whack, but like, it's fine. This character here, I try to draw their arm like 4 different ways. I think the first way that I drew it, they were poking B on like the hand to get their attention. So I kept on drawing differently. I forgot I put them all up here. Originally, they were doing like a fighting game move where all of the arms were just down here, like sticking out of different parts of the shoulder, punching them, which was really funny. All these gross hands. But they're all gone now. They're all in the spare limbs folder, and we don't have to worry about it. Okay, what is skirt fire? Oh, that's right. We were originally going to do a Guy Fieri skirt, but we decided against it because it was a bad idea. Oh, oh wait, no, background roughs. Here we go. Guff on top. Okay, let's move this layer up, or at least copy it. Just for now, we're gonna smidge this like way up here. Get rid of the roughs. You are no longer needed, roughs. Okay, so we wanted a fish and a bowl. We could put a bottle too. I think a bottle would be necessary. I'm still pro Guy Fieri skirt. Look, it would Guy Fieri, Guy Fieri. I've heard it said so many different ways. The Guy Fieri skirt, it just takes away too much. I could do it. I could do an alt just of the Guy Fieri skirt and like maybe the bottle being different. I ended up going with the crazy colors G Food. I think they just look cool. And someone in chat said they were like they looked a lot better. Let's see. Do I have the other one? Where's the other one? I think it's in Conan's layers because I'm a fool. Bottle glass. Cred. Here it is. Normie sauce. I named it Normie sauce. There we go. I have to fix that, but I might make a couple of alts. One with the Guy Fieri skirt, and one with the colors. I like the colors though. I can't believe I called it Normie sauce. I think it was called like cum at one point because you said that when I drew it as ranch, you said it looked like cum, so that ruined it. Okay. So, background color. Let's put this above table scuff and below all of these layers. Right? Wait, no, this has to be below as well. This has to be the top layer. That's whack. I kind of want it. Oh no. I think I've doomed myself by wanting this to be both behind this table and also like in front of the background. That's fine. I'll just do some hokey shit with selections. It'll be okay. Let's get you out of here for now. Alright, and let's draw these. We haven't done line art for this either. But it's a background thing. I don't think it's going to be really that important for it to be super sharp. Just get good. Since they can't cook it, look cooler. Also like the colors. Okay, I'm going to keep the colors then. Okay, table. There we go. Okay, so for the bowl, I'm thinking either a classic like blue bowl with a white stripe or a white bowl with like a dark blue stripe. If I had sauce that looked like that and it didn't immediately turn brown or make me sick, I would totally cook with that. That'd be great. Does anyone remember those like fucked up gross oh god. It was like Shrek peanut butter and jelly, where it was like green jelly and like bright yellow peanut butter or something. Or maybe it was like Shrek ketchup that was bright green. That was a thing, right? Oh, that's not a color I want to use. Hold up. I remember there was like a lot of Shrek food that came out when those movies were a huge thing. And they were all gross. They were all really gross. Like green ketchup was huge. Shrek green ketchup. There had to be another thing though. There was like a squeeze bottle that was like a twist. It was like a DNA helix of fucking peanut butter and jelly. And it was like, oh yeah, kids, don't you like both peanut butter and jelly out of like a little squirt bottle? I gotta look this up. Hold up. This totally was a thing. Poison. It was just poison. If me being bad at cooking makes me sick, that's a separate issue. I just don't want to be the sauce making me sick. Yeah, it's actually just 3 DOTs in a bottle. It's going to kill you if you just get a whiff of it. Hold on. Peanut butter and jelly swirl bottle. I bet this is a thing. I found it! Oh my god, it's a thing, and I looked it up correctly too. Oh, they look so gross. Ugh. Toothpaste tube idea? No, don't. This would be too. That's so nasty. Holy shit, that's nasty as hell. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get a thing for you. Hold on. I also need to be quieter because my roommates are probably sleeping. Okay. Open image in new tab. Alright, save image as peanut.jpg. Totally not going to be confused why this is on my computer in like 2 years. Alright, here you go. Anyone remember this shit? So this is peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. They had this but in ketchup bottles and you could squeeze it. I couldn't find a picture of that. Because I also didn't look that hard. But yeah. Real gross. Goober, I love. Is it called goober? Yo, it's called goober. Isn't goober just a word for a peanut? That always confused me. It is goober. Smucker's goober. Is it good? Is it actually good? I'm super curious. I kind of want to try it. You know what? On the New Year's stream, I'm gonna go buy goober from the store and make a goober sandwich with just goober, peanut butter, like raspberry or whatever. I do not think it would be good. Yes. All right, I'm adding it to the subathon. If I get like 10 subs or some shit, I'll fucking get goober from the store. You'd rapidly run out of the proper mix. Oh, yeah, that is a good point. That'd be so strange. Alright, let me get goober off the stream here. Goodbye, Parish. Okay. I've done so little art this stream. I've just talked about, like, past jobs and, like, other things. I mean, I feel like that's how most art streams go. You just start talking, and then you don't stop talking. There we go. Cool. So let's make sure that this is a nice color here, because we're gonna make the background a little blobby and a little hazy, because you're not supposed to focus on it, and that is not an excuse for me to be lazy with the background, because I've already put way more effort on the background than I wanted to. Okay. Thinking like a nice darker blue. This color for here. I like this. I like this color. The problem is that it's an oil paintbrush that I'm using like a fool. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even notice. Thank you, Night Pyrex and Morning Gator, for the follows. Also, thank you once again for the raid. I really do appreciate it. That's always fun to have raids and stuff. That was like really scary though when I'm trying to remember. There was like some RimWorld stream I was doing, and I got raided by like 500 people. And I was like, I literally don't know how to entertain more than 15 people at once. It was so scary. I felt so bad. Every single time that I've gotten raided by a lot, like a fucking ton of people, more than I could ever imagine, it's always been during a stream that I've had the most technical difficulties ever. And that feels real bad, because it's like, I'm sorry, everything's just going poorly. Rustage! Right! Oh, that was Rustage, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. That was crazy. That was so scary. I felt so bad when all those people showed up and I was like, hi, I'm having technical difficulties in playing RimWorld, a game that I'm sure none of you are interested in. The D&D One Piece stream. I hope that went well. I haven't talked to Rustage in a while, but they are super busy and they're doing their own thing. And I'm also, you know, I'm not really part of Door Monster anymore, so I just hope they're doing well. They were really cool. It was cool to meet them, and it was really whack because like meeting someone who is like infinitely more popular than you, and then them being like, "Oh, I'm a huge fan," is like, this feels backwards. This isn't how this is supposed to work at all. It felt so jank. Okay, cool. So let's properly smooth this out now. I'm gonna do this. There we go. That's kind of okay. I need to just smooth it out with like this brush a little bit because it looks a little too jank. But I think once I go in here with this, it'll look nice. Still, it was. Oh man, it's always so crazy. The raids it's such a fun thing. I need to do it more often because I always forget, and because I'm like always so tired whenever I end a stream, because it drains the hell out of my like batteries. And I'm like, well, hey, I'm going to bed, everyone. Bye. And then I forget, like, oh right, I should send these people somewhere. I should show them something that they might like. Okay, this is fine, I think. Alright, let's put Conan back in. Yeah, that looks okay. I like that. It's very simple. It's a little too curved, actually. I'm gonna fix it a little bit. Ugh. I'm probably doing this in the worst possible way that you could do it. But... how do I draw a bowl? How is Babby formed? How is Babby formed? There we go. Just re-add more onto this side. It's like actually making a pot out of clay. Sometimes it just smooshes to one side, and you're like, well, I don't know how to make a pot with clay. And then you retry, and then you waste like $40 worth of clay. I'm speaking from experience, by the way. I was not very good at pottery. I wanted to be good at pottery, but man, that is a rough art to learn. It's also very rough to teach people who think that you're good at it, when in reality you have no idea what you're doing. Okay, that looks like a bowl. You know what? Let's round this out a little bit here. That looks a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to actually hop in Discord if Gfood's still there, because I got to quickly take a break, which I know is a mean thing to thrust upon them. Alright. Gfood incoming. Hello? Gfood? Oh, hold on. My Discord isn't set up properly. I forgot that I have to... Hello?
Hello.
Hey, there we go. Hey, Gfood.
Greetings. I heard that you are now thrusting upon me the entirety of the entertaining of chat.
No, not yet. Maybe in like 5 minutes because I gotta go to the bathroom. But I'm gonna do this. I wanna make this bowl not look like garbage first.
Well, all right, chat. We're in for the long haul.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Merry Christmas and all that.
God, it's Christmas. That's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
It is. Fucking linear progression of time. What the fuck?
The more you make me laugh, the earlier I'm gonna have to pee, so just fair warning.
Damn. Is that a warning or a threat?
Aren't those the same thing? I guess not really.
No, threat is like you're antagonizing someone. A warning, it can be like anything. It doesn't have to be antagonistic.
I suppose that's true. How do you think this looks so far, though, by the way?
The bowl?
No, just the thing in general.
Oh, I think, I mean, like, a lot of it is more or less the same from what I've already previously seen, which I already think was good. I like the flour bag. I like that you went with the colors in the hot sauce. I do think it's good overall. The fucking windows are kind of funny because they don't look like windows. They look like they're in a jail cell.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with our keep. Um, it's a
That is
fucking
true.
castle. Like, I can't make it not look like a dungeon.
I mean, you could have just done like crenellations, or you could have done like stained glass or something. It doesn't
Oh,
have
fucking
to be,
stained glass! I should have done that.
doesn't have to be fucking bars.
Fuck, I can get rid of the bars and do stained glass. I might do that.
It wouldn't be that hard of a change, I think.
Because I can just, well, actually, want to know how easy of a change it would be?
You could also just draw stained glass between the bars.
Reinforced stained glass. Hold on, check this out. You're gonna lose your lunch.
All of the
this.
hippest fucking dungeons have it these days.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
I mean, honestly, I would keep those, and I would just like add a new layer and just toss in the stained glass to see if you like it or not.
I'm gonna put these on a separate layer.
Yeah, that's what I meant, more or less. Also stealing part of B's ear.
No, it won't copy B's ear. My ear. Okay.
Also, Merry Christmas Eve to, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Shizix.
Shizix? Oh, that makes sense. Well, Merry Christmas Eve to you, Shizix, and then in 56 minutes, I will wish you again a Merry Christmas. Should I still be conscious?
I think that was. I think that was the first thing I remember. In chat, was Shizix said something, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Shizix," and Shizix like said, "Oh, wow, you got my name right. No one does that." And I was like, "Well, how else do you pronounce like an X? Like it's a Z, right? It's a Z noise."
It depends on the language and the culture,
so.
But yeah,
because like sometimes it's like an H, like a hard H. I don't know.
it can also be like a K or a Ch.
I suppose so. Durardian, I'm barely. I'm so sorry. You can go to bed. Don't stay up for my for my need.
My vanity.
My vanity.
My vainglory.
I'm listening to I'm listening to my likes on SoundCloud, which is a mistake. Because it shifts from like fucking Crane Wives to JoJo Part 4 music.
You know, good follow up. I mean, I did karaoke earlier today, and we went from it was fun. We went from Metallica to Venga Boys.
Did you sing? Did you sing? You didn't.
Oh, of course I sang Venga Boys.
Did you sing Boom Boom?
Of course.
You are insane.
It was fun, and it was funny.
You are too powerful of a human being, you know that? Okay. The bars have been quarantined.
I also sang Jimmy Eat World.
Oh, classic.
A bunch of Tally Hall.
Don't really know what Tally Hall
is.
And
I am sure you know Tally Hall, if only for the memes that have cropped up using their songs.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another band, Motion City Soundtrack.
Okay.
I sang Let's Get Fucked Up and Die because that song amuses me.
Let's get fucked up and die. It's a good song, too.
It is a good song. I'm a little surprised, though. I thought there was more backing track, but it turns out like it's lot of the vocals. Melody is vocals. And I was like, fuck, this is now all on me.
I remember Jim went and God, James, I put a random name, but I think that's how I realized when it was pronounced. Oh, okay. Oh God, James sang King of Carrot Flowers, like part 2 or part 1 or whatever.
Yeah.
The I Love You, Jesus Christ, that one. It's like a fucking 7-minute song, and it's only vocals, and he didn't realize because he
Oh
thought
no.
it was just like like the first like 3 minutes or whatever. This song is so long. There's also like a long pause in the middle of it for like a guitar solo. I haven't listened to the song in a while, but there's like a really long pause in it, and he just had to sit there awkwardly while I was doing it.
The worst part in karaoke though was I sang Tally Hall, Ruler of Everything.
Sure.
And that song has a really, really fucking hard rap segment.
Mm.
Oh, you thought it was just part one, but it's both parts.
Oh, right. Oh, that sucks. That's even worse.
But the like the like fucking little like text scroller that like is like, this is the lyrics that you should be reading at this rate, was wrong.
Oh no.
It was slow, and it fucked me up at first. Because like the thing that makes the rap really hard is not necessarily the lyrics. Like the lyrics are a bit of a tongue twister. It's the speed. Because you have to fucking belt that shit out fast.
I mean, that's the problem with a lot of rap. It's fast. It's way faster than you think it is. Like that was the fucking because like I don't really listen to a lot of rap. I listen to like MF Doom, and that's like a little. That's like slower than most rap, but it's still fast. Fucking when I went to see Rustage perform in that like little coffee bar that we went to see him, his songs were so fast, and I was like, how the fuck does a human being speak this quickly?
It's mostly just like, I don't want to say muscle memory, but like you kind of get the feel of how it's supposed to go, and once you nail that, you can just belt it out.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this here.
I thought about singing an AFI song, but I haven't listened to AFI in so long. I don't think I could have done it.
I don't even know what that is.
They were a mid to late 2000s band that had a few popular songs. They didn't really like have a lot of popularity. Like they weren't super popular.
I'm gonna test something out real quick. Hold up.
I think their most popular song was called Miss Murder.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So this is good. So I can do this.
What's the current song that you're listening to?
Currently, I am listening to Tokyo Ghetto by Eve, or EVE. I randomly added this to my likes because I don't know, it was like on a radio that I was listening to, and I was like, this is really good, so I just kind of threw it on here. But yeah, Tokyo Ghetto by EVE. I really have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna dip for a second.
All right, Chad, it's just you, me, and this lettering that says ham in a window.
I did. Sorry. Be nice to Jifu.
Nah, bully me. It's fine. I can take it. I got thick skin. But yeah, chat, we're watching the streamer draw one character from a continuous setting that we've been playing in for D&D for like 2, maybe 3 years now. And it's been pretty fun. The lore's gotten kind of crazy because it's this collaborative effort where we all take turns DMing for the game. And we all just kind of add in our own stuff. We started at level 1. We are currently, I believe, at level 16. It's B and a friend of the streamers that is in a different D&D game, but it's kind of just like a blend of the two D&D games. But yeah, we called it Roundtable, and it's a lot of fun. Like some of the lore and stuff has been pretty crazy, and like we'll just like randomly reference stuff and like tie it all together. There was this one like joke, or not joke, but like there was a undead outbreak that I DM'd a game of in one of our territories, and so someone like added just like corpses to the map. And welcome back. I'm talking about Helix Folly.
Oh hell yeah!
And so one of the corpses like looked really big, and we like made a joke about like that was actually part of the map geography, and it was really just that big, and we named it Hillock's Folly. And then like years later, because it took that long for it to be my turn again.
It was like a full year. Wait, hold on. Did I unmute myself? I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're.
Okay.
Well, at least you're unmuted in Discord.
I wanted to make sure that I wasn't like talking. You were just responding to no one.
But anyways, so like a year or so later, I'd fucking like bring it back, like where the big bad guy, because at first it was kind of like a bait and switch, because like the initial bad guy was one of my former characters, and they were like tracking him down and fighting a bunch of kobolds. But then like he activates this like giant field of machinery, and it turns into this giant mecha, and it turns out that it's being piloted by the fucking phylactery of Hillock, who was the Hillock of Hillock's
Hillock
Folly.
of Folly's fame. Yeah. Oh, James, this character on the left is another friend of mine's character, Conan, who's a kobold barbarian. And this character on the right is B. I don't know why I drew B in a skirt and like a fucking secretary shirt, but I couldn't think of anything else to put B in.
B was filling in for. Wow, my brain just blanked on their name.
Kala?
No, not Kala. HR. Junko.
Junko. Does Junko wear skirts? I don't remember that.
I don't know, but Junko had the joke of that Junko was HR, so.
But no, yeah, it's B and
in
Conan.
the not Guy Fieri.
Yeah, no Guy Fieri skirt, sadly. I don't know. I don't know if it looks like B. I just it's a goblin. It has the hair. It has the nose. Like it's close enough.
It looks like B to me.
B doesn't typically wear glasses, but I figured she was farsighted, which would help with like. I figured that would help with like spotting shit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I'm personally not farsighted. I'm nearsighted, so I can't fucking tell you if it does or not.
Sad moment. Oh, is everything okay? What happened, Shizix? Okay. All right. Lines. So this is gonna be rough because I don't know how to draw. Fucking
what, like stained glass?
Like I'm looking up a reference of stained glass, and it's typically divided into like sections, and then there's like a pattern like this kind of in the middle.
So the way like stained glass works in my head is you effectively do like a bunch of geometric shapes as like the background. You can do kind of like a pattern if you want, but it doesn't have to be. It can also just be literally a mess. And then you do sort of like almost an impressionist painting on top of it. Like you take out chunks to replace it with other stained glass. But that's if you want to do a specific scene. You can also just do generic shapes. Make like roses and stuff.
Observe. It's perfect. Oh, no Guy Fieri shirt.
Yeah, that is a sad moment. I agree.
It's too much.
It's too powerful for this world.
I could just zoom in on B's thighs and everyone will be happy, okay?
Actually, the sauce is what turns you into Guy Fieri in this world.
See,
it's a magical sauce, and it takes you directly to Flavor Town, along with all of the gear you need.
Should I just fucking draw Guy Fieri on this bottle? Is that like where this is eventually leading to?
You make this a GIF, and like 9 out of 10 frames is just a normal image, but on one frame it just quickly flashes Guy Fieri.
God, that'd be so stupid. I should do that. That's so fucking dumb. I should do it.
You'd have to put it on like maybe 50 frames, and then like for 2 to 5 frames it's just Guy Fieri, so it doesn't just like flashbang someone Guy Fieri.
Dumb. I need to finish Conan though. Conan's not rendered at all.
They currently looking a little flat.
It's just because I added like a tiny bit of blush to like B's nose and ears, and it's like all of a sudden they're a 3D girl. It's crazy.
Rendering is fucking crazy like that. I think if you touched up Conan's eyes specifically, it would be a lot better.
I don't actually know what to do though. with the eyes.
I mean, the easy thing is to do just a little bit of blending and blurring on the eye shape itself, then add some reflective highlights, and then maybe work on the outline of the eye where it meets the scales
Yeah, the
slash
outline looks
flesh.
a little weird.
It's less that it looks weird and more it looks flat. Like there's not any depth to it currently. Like the big thing B has going for her eyes is that she has these big fat fucking glasses in front that
she
are
has
rendered,
librarian glasses.
which immediately give depth.
Okay. So let's go in here.
Everything is stilled and out of nowhere. Guy Fieri! Welcome to Flavor Town, JPEG of a explosion.
There was some like game on Steam where the person like over the course of like 2 months every day like had Guy Fieri in the background, and it got more and more like opaque every single day until like someone noticed and fixed it and like fired them or something. I can't remember the full thing.
So a long time ago,
Oh, this already looks way better.
we a bunch of friends and I used to play on a website called Doodle or Die, and it's still up, and it's still a fun game. If you were ever interested in just doodling,
It's like
and having
telephone with
prompts.
drawings, right?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not exactly, but it's close enough. It's kind of like in a way, Gardic Phone. Gardic Phone's very reminiscent of it.
Mm-hmm. I like
But
it a lot. It's so fun. Now that I have a tablet, I should play that more.
to continue though,
Sorry.
we used to play. No, you're fine. We used to play on Doodle or Die, and at one point, Doodle or Die started just kind of dying due to Doodle or Die, exactly like that. It started dying just due to like literally only having one developer and also not much funding.
Yeah, the server started shitting the bed too, didn't they?
Yeah, it just kept going down, but it's still up now and it's more stable now. But after that, we kind of went on an exodus to a different style. Like it's still a drawing game, but it's a different style drawing game where instead of like telephone, it's more you just add on to the art that's already been posted and make your own version of that art. And it was fun, but the community there was questionable. The Doodle or Die community was always kind of, I don't want to say close knit, but they were very friendly in a kind of weird way. They weren't very aggressive, and the communities that sprouted up were pretty welcoming to artists and just kind of nice in general.
Let me put it this way. Every once in a while when you or James talks about Doodle or Die, it's like, it's crazy how many people you still know and talk to from those days. Like, that's how close-knit it was.
Like, we had a lot of fun. And,
Roundtable James, not you, James. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure that's confusing.
But, so we went to this other website, and it was fine for a while, but then, like, Highcat, who's been on here, started, like, making some art tools for it, and some of the people on there were really weirdly obsessed with Highcat, like, trying to stalk and dox her for some weird fucking reason that I don't even remember anymore.
Hearing about this. Yeah, that was whack.
And the really funny thing is, so Highcat pushed like a final update before she left the website to her like art tool program she made for it that like fucking everyone was using because it was really good. And what it did is it like there's, I don't know if I can find it, but there's like a really creepy pasta looking version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I think it's like Mikey specifically. That like is like cowabunga it is, and like huge human teeth. It's really weird. She would have that slowly fade in while you're like drawing, like, and it would be over like 5 minutes, so it wasn't like a very fast thing.
Oh no, we're getting to the cringe section of my playlist. The stuff that I really like, but is fucking embarrassing to say that I really like.
And like some people were like, this scared the shit out of me, what the fuck?
What is happening? That's so gross.
You could still like use the older version. It was just really funny. because we were just like,
I don't know how the fuck reptile noses work, so I'm just gonna like color this in probably.
I, I might have a reference. Let me look.
I
Like,
mean, I'm just gonna
it's
keep
not.
drawing it, and you tell me when to stop.
I mean, it's not quite that shape. It's not like an open hole.
Oh.
It's more kind of the suggestion of a hole, if that makes sense.
Essence of whole.
I mean, like, fuck. I can't describe it very well.
Well, what I'll do, how about this? Oh, song name, this artist is super fucking not seen. This is Silence by Happy Birthday, Mr. Baskets. They have really fucking wild music videos that are like all done in like PS2 style.
Boy, I'm glad that all of this reference art I'm finding immediately is not stream safe.
Look, I've already had to draw you on stream with a. I had to fucking chop the shit out of your reference sheet just so I could use it.
Listen, the jump scares are funny when it's me.
I don't ever want to be jump scared by a penis ever again. But I guess that's the fate that I've resigned to myself, opening myself up to commissions and
You
being
fool.
furry and or furry adjacent.
All right, this might be a good one. Hold on.
I think this looks good though. I like this.
I mean, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's wrong, but it's not necessarily like
disgusting.
it's not how I would have drawn it, which is why my brain is like,
It's kind of how the ref looked, which is weird. Let me look at the ref again.
like here are some
Doodles references.
stylized examples where they definitely use more shading than outline.
Mm-hmm.
I will just send them to you.
Sure.
These are stream safe.
I mean, the only thing that's viewed on stream right now is the program itself.
Yeah, I figured, but just letting you know so you don't get fucking screamed.
There's no giant. I guess this is stream safe. Still.
I mean, yeah, he's got no shirt on.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Because like it's kind of like a teardrop with like an extended tail, like it's been smeared.
Yeah.
Is how I would describe it. Because like it's sort of the implication that there's a hole via like shading with minimal outlining. It's obviously different for different muzzle shapes as well. Like more draconic shapes could be a little like spikier or longer.
Yeah.
Kind of like the first one I sent.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to draw that then. Because skin scuff is pretty much only that. So what part is this? Hold on. Is this just cred? It is just cred. Alright. I don't want to just erase this entirely. That's so scary to do.
There is so much map, speaking of our game,
Hell
to
yeah.
claim now.
I'm so excited about that. I'm gonna claim everything. You have no idea.
What about Heart Island?
Is it upside down heart?
No, it's just like a heart with a lake in the middle of it.
I think that's the one that's the one. That's it. Hold on.
That's the one you want?
No, like
I mean,
I requested it specifically. I was playing For the King last night, and the starting spawn was like really cool. It was like a pine forest place. Hold on, I'm gonna claim it. Okay, it's literally called Taken by Olive. So
I want to play freaking For the King again.
We need to play For the King. Oh, Lover's Atoll. Wow.
I also want to play Portal 2 with you on stream sometime.
Yes, we got to do that. That'd be fucking cool. Want to do that on New Year's?
Be fun. I'll be free New Year's Day, so sure.
Yeah, well, might be tired as fuck, but yeah.
I probably won't be tired as fuck, because, like, I am working New Year's Eve, but I'll be home by, like, 6.
Skin scuff, here it is.
I'm probably not staying up all night, but I might. Yeah, getting a stream, a song title on your stream could be cool.
I don't know how to do that.
Didn't you
but
have it once with
No.
your?
there was a widget. Make a sub window with the Spotify player. I could do that. I don't know if that'd be a good idea though.
As long as your Spotify player doesn't show funny album art.
That's the problem.
I mean, just like crop it so it doesn't show the funny album art.
I suppose so. All right. Hold on. No! Oh, I hope this. Okay, that song is very far away. We should be okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna give this a shot.
What you got? Venga Boys, boom, 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 boom
No.
coming up.
The song that might be a problem is "I Had Gay Sex with God." It could have gone better. Oh, that fucking song is so funny to me. It's also just a good song, which sucks. All right.
Gay Deer Revolution.
Is it window capture?
World Takeover.
Hold on. Oh, I'm skipping this song. No one gets to listen to that one.
Damn.
Whew.
Sorry,
that was
chat.
almost real bad. Window capture. Okay.
What was the song? Because I have the stream muted.
It was Every Time We Touch.
Every time we touch, I get this feeling.
Don't be shy. What was the name? Oh, here we go. Okay.
I'm pretty sure if you search "Every Time We Touch, I Get This Feeling," you will find the song.
Okay. This song is fucking cool.
If I send you a song, will you play it?
I can add it to the queue, yeah.
Yeah, but you should add it to the queue immediately.
I mean, it'll play after this one. What the fuck? Okay, I'll pause after this one. I'll pause it. Okay. I'm gonna shrink this a little bit and put it like... I don't know where to put this.
It's the only day you can play this song on stream legally.
Okay. Can y'all see that? Is that like visible? I don't know how visible
Oh yeah,
it
that's
is.
definitely visible. It's huge.
Okay, I'm gonna shrink it then. I know what I'm gonna do just to annoy people. This is gonna be
You
so...
can put it in like the top right because that's just your like exit.
That's where chat
button.
is though.
Chat? Oh yeah, you're right. Well, you can put an exit chat.
Could put an exit chat. Where's... Well, that'll be like awkwardly...
I don't think it'd be that bad. It's in a blank spot. Like it might cover up the word pro.
Right. Okay, put it like up here. There. Such a complicated thing. Okay, so here's the question though. If I play like a long ass song, okay, I gotta... So I'm gonna stretch this to like here. There. Wait, maybe if I shrink this? Oh god, that's gonna be a problem. Let me just shrink this to like that big. And then put this here. There. Okay, we're not listening to Every Time We Touch. We're listening to Vampires again. Because I like this song, it's cool. This song is the coolest song that ever existed. I didn't even see chat. Yeah, chat's super tiny. Okay. Alright. This song is amazing, by the way. Everyone go listen to this fucking song if you're watching the VOD. After... How long have I been streaming? Fucking 3 hours? If you're still here after 3 hours, the least you can do for me is go listen to Vampires by the midnight. The music video does have titty, so maybe you just don't listen to the music video.
So what you're saying is gather my extended family around.
Yeah, and watch some dude fuck a vampire on YouTube. Dude, there's so much nudity on YouTube. There's so much just titty on YouTube.
You're not wrong.
It is crazy.
It's pretty cringe.
Yeah, cringe. Totally bad. Totally.
Adjust tie, pulls on collar.
God, I can't wait till B asks Dan to go to the Lover's Atoll.
Man, that's pretty awful. Where is it? So I don't look.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. Who would do such a thing like that? Oh my god,
Like
no way.
Who?
Where?
Tell me the name. Who?
There's so much on the internet, period. Yeah. Google search boob, a billion results. This is a society.
As the song from like 2004 goes,
So much titty
the
and so
internet
little
is
wieners. There's wieners.
very, very great for porn.
There's an amount of wieners on the internet. There's at least like 10.
Yes, there is at least 10.
I'm in fucking pain, dude. Your girl's listening. She's gonna die. You killed me. So like this?
Yes, yes. Although maybe not quite that angle. It's gonna follow the muzzle.
Ah, okay, so...
So like the top line is supposed to be the implication of the muzzle shape.
Like that? It's a little too low, actually. No. You know what? I have an idea.
I'd say that's pretty close.
Oh. Maybe it's like...
But yeah, it may have been a little big.
I'm gonna shrink it a little bit. Can't believe we have a fucking romantic getaway location canonically in our setting now.
What the fuck was Wawa Island? Chopped liver?
Yeah. On YouTube, how you know Ayo. I went to watch the music video for this song, and it had fucking titty, and I was like, oh shit, this is too much for me. Too much for my virgin eyes.
Song intro said, warning,
warning, titty. No, it was just... It was very early on in the song. I was like, oh, that's just a whole ass boob on YouTube. And it's fine, I guess, because it's art.
I mean, it doesn't have to be art to have just straight up porn on YouTube.
There was a really weird video I saw like years ago where it was like a 10-hour long video about like every sex position, and it was like demonstrated by porn stars just on YouTube. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is fine, but like you can't say fuck in the first 2 minutes?
All right, going from porn stars to nostrils, the lower part of your nostril, you kind of want to make it, I think, a concave shape, I believe is the correct one.
So
it's like... kind of like, instead of a round, it's kind of like a contact shape on the bottom. On the bottom, not the top.
So like this?
No, not add more. Like you're going to be taking away.
Oh, okay, hold on. So like this. Yeah, it was whack. It was just a weird video.
It might have been too much, but do you at least see it?
Oh shit, I don't know what I did. Hold on. Okay, so go in here and like this much maybe. Like that?
Gonna have to wait a fat second.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, it's not updating.
What's not updating?
The window. I gotta...
What?
The window wasn't updating.
Oh, the Spotify window. Also, you're not playing my song.
I'm not. You're right. Okay. All right. I'll play your song. What is this?
It's the only day you can play this song legally.
Oh shit. It's unavailable. Hold on. Which means that it's really copyrighted. All right.
You gotta... It's like 2 layers of copyright.
What is this?
It's beautiful.
Oh god. It's very loud too. I'm gonna turn that off for now. Oh god, it's this song too. Ugh. Oh.
It's not what you think.
I know it's not what I think, but it's still...
You're welcome, chat. This is all me.
I'm... What the fuck is this? I don't want too much for Christmas. I'm in pain.
It's the correct version of the song.
Of course. It's so loud. I can't lower the volume anymore.
This is Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls, but it's All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Like, the mashup of just the fucking All I Want for You with the lyrics of For Whom the Bell Tolls is really funny to me.
I'm turning it down a little bit. It's so loud. I can't even fucking draw. I'm waiting for her to unfreeze and start singing.
I'll just put it in chat.
I think you should be able to post because you're a mod.
Oh, I guess I could just direct link. I was just gonna put the name. Yeah, that's the direct link for all your viewing pleasure.
Oh god. I don't quite know where to put this white stuff. I'm just kind of putting it in places that where I think it looks like it'll add a little bit of depth.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense to me.
Maybe not there.
I mean, if you're really gonna use it for like shading, the way it would apply to the neck is it would be a rounded object that kind of goes down the front and underneath their jaw.
So like here? Like under the neck?
Are you doing this for shading, or are you doing this for like belly scales?
I should do
that
this
is
for
a difference.
Scales. So I should make it darker. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let me get this Metallica shit out of here. It's over. Alright, let me reopen Spotify.
I mean, it was the only day you can legally play that on stream.
True. Okay. Oh my god, this is so hard. I'm having so much trouble. I don't know what I'm doing.
For whom the bell tolls.
I have never drawn lizards before.
You fool. That's what someone who's never drawn lizards before says.
Yeah, you caught me. You have indeed seen through my master plan. God. I'm just thinking of all these horrible things that I can do with this new world that we created and that Charlotte's created in Roundtable. No, I'm not gonna do that. Not what I immediately know what you're thinking of.
What?
That, like, the horrible island that got created that one time.
The fucking meat island,
Meat
of
island.
course.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, totally. That looks a little bit better. I kinda like that.
Yeah, adding a little bit of shade definition between the line and the fucking other color does help.
Whew. What time is it?
1:43 a.m.
I should probably try to get some sleep. I need to take a nap before I like do stuff tomorrow because I woke up super late tonight, but I have to get up early for I have to get up.
Grimace.
Yeah, family shit. I have to go see my mother and my uncle, which is going to be. It's definitely going to be.
Well, I wish you the best of luck on family shit. I expect to be harassed by my family at some unexpected time of day tomorrow.
Oh god.
Slash today, I suppose.
The fucking song thing is like cutting over the chat. I'm gonna put it down here. There. That's where it'll be. This is such a jank layout. We have the ghost vibing. We have chat barely existing up in the right corner.
I mean, you could do the thing that people do where they add like a proper like stream layout
music
where
integration thing. Yeah.
well no, like I think you made one once for like maybe Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't remember.
I made a ton. I used to make a ton. I used to make one for each game that I played.
Yeah. I mean, I think you could bring that back, even if it's just for like general use, because then you would have like a dedicated spot for chat. You could have a dedicated spot for music, and then you could have your window.
I
and
might
all
do one
that.
for art because I'm thinking I'm going to do art like most weekends, especially if I start doing commissions. I'll have to ask if people are okay with me streaming their commission, but you know,
I'm gonna commission you to draw something. I don't know yet, and then I'm gonna pay you with a video game.
No, pay me with money. I need food.
That's true. You can't eat video games.
I can. I just don't want to. I just don't want to eat video games. I want to eat video games.
Whoa.
The fuck was that noise? Whoa.
It was a noise. It was me yawning and going, whoa.
Josh. It's like YouTube poop. Okay, this is fine. See, everything's fine. We don't gotta worry about it.
What am I not worrying about? That's gonna make me anxious.
I thought this was gonna be done today. There's no way.
Oh, this art?
Yeah.
I mean, don't worry about it. Art is a process.
I just wanted it to be done for Christmas, for like a Christmas gift.
Yeah, but I mean, you could do it. You could either finish it up like actually tomorrow, or
yeah, I might do that.
You could like
I might do another
give
stream
it
tomorrow.
to him later and be like, "Hey, this was supposed to be a Christmas gift, but."
To be fair, they've already said take your time, and it's not like a commission. It's like a.
It's a gift, yeah,
that kind of thing. Okay. Let's redo that. Okay. God, I think I need to take a break though, or at least just call the stream for now because I've been going for 3.5 hours and I'm tired and I gotta get up early and another excuse that's reasonable. Ugh. But I'm happy with the progress I got done.
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo.
Like, there's still gonna be, like, the thing is, you're saying like, oh, like, you know, Conan looks flat. I need to do the rendering still, like the.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant by them looking flat, is because there's no rendering.
But I mean, I need to do like the big shadows and highlights thing.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, even with their current texture work, or not texture, current flats, I think if you did their eyes, it would immediately make them pop more.
I don't know how to. I thought I did. How do I? Oh, I guess like. Hold on.
You haven't. I mean, you've definitely added like darkness, but you haven't added shines, and their pupil is still pretty flat.
Right. They do have the. They do have the flat pupil. Let me go in here. Where are their eyes? Pupes? What is this layer? Ah, right. The funny layer.
Like, you know what I mean by shines, right?
Well, yeah, this thing, right? But like it's an actual. For this, it would be like an actual like circle here, probably, with like light in it, right?
I mean, to a degree, like a shine is a reflection, and because especially with like lizard eyes, um, they have like the fucking whatever it's called that makes their eyes shinier in general.
I kind of want to get these eyes to look good before I call it. Hello? Okay, this is adding stuff. It's just very hard to see. Oh, because the opacity is like nothing. Hello? Am I on meth? I'm on ultra meth, aren't I?
Holy shit, you haven't been on ultra meth since that one game we played.
When did this happen? I'm very confused.
I don't even remember the name of it now.
Pokemon Ultra Meth and Ultra Moon.
Yes, ultra meth and ultra meth.
Honestly,
No,
brave new direction for the Pokemon franchise to go in. Actual just drug abuse. Oh, I see what the problem is. I literally see what the problem is.
it was the fucking.
Ah! No one look.
I'm looking disrespectfully.
Oh, I'm fucking.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, the game was that one game that we played multiplayer with the police officers and Giant Man and Upside Down Bed.
Cry of Fear, God.
Yeah, Cry of Fear.
Wow, that's a callback. I still want to beat that game. Maybe I'll stream that on Christmas. Try to beat it. Beat Cry of Fear for Christmas. What a bizarre thing. I'm gonna make curry on Monday, which means I gotta take chicken out of the freezer. I wanted to buy stuff for chili, but I didn't because I didn't have money.
I'm out of chili.
Damn.
And stuff for chili. I was actually super pissed the other day.
Does that look better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so when you say shines. When you say shines, what do you mean?
Give me a second.
I need to know.
Fucking.
I'll drink the rest of the screwdriver.
Fucking. I'm fucking.
Sex! Sex!
So like,
Takashino! You'll use up the rest of your life.
I'm really bad at like describing art. I can't. I just physically can't. But
Just
this
send it to
tutorial's
me.
decent.
A tutorial? A whole ass tutorial?
It's all of 5 fucking steps.
Oh, it's not a video tutorial. Sorry, I'm used to video tutorials sucking complete garbage shit.
Why would I send you a video tutorial while you're streaming? I'm gonna send you an art
Because you're
reference.
cringe. You're a cringe man.
I am not cringed. I am based and pilled.
Oh, this does not work for the eye shape that I did. Oh, it'll be fine.
You don't need to worry about the circular shape. That doesn't matter.
Okay, so I'm basically
thing...
at step 2. So I gotta add... Okay. Oh god, okay. Oh god, okay, I'll do what I can. This is a complex thing. Conan's eye is gonna look so much better than B's eyes, holy shit.
I mean, you don't have to go like full. You can stop at like 4. You could also honestly stop at 3.
Okay.
But like you asked about shine, and that's what
I
like
did
the
indeed.
full thing is. Would be like all the way to 5.
Let me see what I can do here.
Because the idea is eyes are reflective surfaces, they are glazy, and so when light impacts them from either different sources or diffraction and shit, you're gonna have varying degree of shiny.
Um. Oh god. I don't understand this thing. I guess
So you don't need to worry about the little like circle shit they did.
But I could.
That is mostly for trying to show shape. That is them showing that the eye is extending towards the viewer.
Sure. Okay, I see. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Balthazar. Balthazar. Oh, what I could do though, this is actually important though, is putting this shit in. There we go. Like this. Oh! She lives! Kind of. Let's refill this back in. Don't worry about that. There we go. See, it's fine.
But yeah, the idea is the eye is made of multiple parts.
Yeah.
You have your pupil, you have your sclera, you have your iris. And then you have like a glaze layer that's on top of all of that shit. So as the light hits it, it's going to reflect off each part differently.
Whack. Oh god, holy shit. This is a really good tutorial. I'm saving it. Sorry, I was biting my pen when I was trying to speak to you.
Oh, I speak muffled, don't worry. What did he say? I don't know, his accent was really thick.
Inspiration, drawing exercises. No, this isn't drawing exercises. This is tip sheets, right? Okay, perfect. I'll hold on to this for later. All right, I think I'm gonna call it though, because I'm fading fast. I need to drink
You're
water.
fading fast. Well, thanks to all of our lovely viewers that joined us for this art stream. Thanks for the raiders that stuck around and enjoyed
Hell yeah.
this chill stream.
Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks everyone for being in chat, all that good stuff. It honestly, people in chat makes streaming so much fucking easier because like you have people to bounce off of and stories to tell too. All that good stuff. Thank you G Food so much for being my wonderful co-host.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, Merry Christmas, and in 4 minutes, Merry Christmas to Shizix.
Should we wait 4 minutes?
I mean, that's up to you.
Hold on, what's the next song? If it's 4 minutes long. Falling Down by Chapter House. It is. I want to pick a song that's like 4 minutes long, but that I really want to listen to. We could listen to Copyright Strike My Fucking Nuts.
You know.
No. Oh man. Safe Ship Harbored. We'll listen to Safe Ship Harbored. I've been on a Crane Wives kick. Alright. But yeah, that's it. This is coming along pretty well. I need to fix up Bee's eyes now. Because they look a little flat in comparison now. But yeah. This is turning out so good. Gotta do something with those windows still.
You gotta put in some funny art. You
Yeah.
gotta put in the
I'm gonna make it.
ascension of Celadimian.
I might do a very vague angel shape, but they're supposed to be blurry and blobby. Like, see how blurry and blobby the bowl is? That's pretty much the level that they're supposed to be at, but more so because they're further back.
Clearly, you need to send me the file so I can overly detail these windows for no goddamn reason.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I have no time. It would be
God.
funny. It would be a really funny, dumb joke, but no, I don't have time.
That'd be so goofy. Man. Oh, I guess I'm gonna hop over to here. There we go. Let me save this. Turn this off. Quit the Clip Studio. Turn off my tablet. Oh, jeez. Okay. Man, this has been heating up. This tablet's so nice, by the way. I'm glad that I saved up and got it after all those years of not having a tablet. It has made me actually want to do art, you know?
Yeah, no. Like, a good tool can make it a lot more fun. I mean, it's not a shitty tablet. It's a Cintiq. It's just a fucking ancient one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice. I like it, but I wish I had a better tablet. I could draw on Highcat's tablet, and she has a ridiculously nice one. But it's, like, kind of intimidating because it's like,
Yeah,
man,
you don't want to fuck it up.
I don't want to fuck with this.
This is probably one of my favorite songs right now. I've talked about this before, but have you ever had songs that you're like, oh yeah, this works with this character that I've made up? It just reminds you of them.
I mean, definitely. I've definitely used songs for inspiration in terms of just like story crafting, world building, or character making.
I think we were in a call one day when I was like, oh, I'm gonna send you like 3 songs that describe a character, and I want you to try to guess who it is.
Yeah, I think we did
And I
that.
sent you like 3 Crane Wives songs. Oh, jeez. I have a headache.
I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better soon.
I think I just had a headache all day. As it turns out, drinking copious amounts of vodka does not help. But I have water, so I'm fine.
What the fuck? Those bastards lied to me.
Mm-hmm. Those people at the vodka company, they didn't tell the truth. It's kind of fucked, honestly.
Big vodka.
Big vodka. I don't like big vodka. That's so weird.
It's the competing brand to Absolute.
God, I hate the way that Absolute is. I hate that it's spelled like that.
You hate that it's a cheap, shitty vodka.
I mean, vodka is like 90% of vodka tastes the same. Like literally the most expensive vodka is branding. Like the best vodka and the worst vodka are very similar. Well, that's not true. The worst vodka tastes like nail polish remover. The best vodka does not taste like that.
I mean, like, there's only so much you can do with vodka before it like stops being vodka and starts being vodka plus, like something else.
There's a brand. I wish I knew what it is. I think I actually have it out in the hallway. I think it's what I'm drinking right now. But there's a brand that comes in a plastic bottle. It's like bottom shelf vodka. That's actually some of the best vodka you can buy because it's good.
Merry
It just
Christmas, Shizzix.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Shizzix. All right, that's it. Turning off Safe Chef Harvard. That's it, everyone. Good night, everyone. I'm going to thank all the following folks for their wonderful generosity. Thank you to Jimmy Watt with the primary subscription, Falkfire with the I almost said 50,000 bits, with the 5,000 bits, 50,000 bits.
Jesus
With the
Christ.
$500. Morning Gator with the raid of 18 people. Night Pyrex and Morning Gator for the follow. And everyone for being in chat. And G-Food for being a wonderful co-host. That is it for now. I'm going to go drink a lot of water and go to bed. Probably. We'll
What?
see.
I didn't even do the drink time. What the hell?
Do it.
All right, I will.
Just sit here in silence until you do it.
Oh, I have to refresh Twitch because it's not letting me do things.
It's too late now. Well, that's it for the stream, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. But that's it for
I
now.
was gonna jape you. I was gonna do stretch time.
Fuck it. I guess I'll do that. But I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. I'm probably gonna try to finish this up. We'll see. I'm gonna continue drawing this until I
There's
finish
my
it.
funny joke.
Thank you. I will stretch after I end the stream. But that's it. Take care, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Take care.